Welcome into Chicago Bears Now. I am your host, Harrison Graham. Who's ready? Week 17 between the Bears and the Packers. We've already had a wild Sunday in the National Football League, a wild finish between the Cowboys and Giants taking place right now. Now it's the Bears' turn. Bears and the Packers about 10 minutes from kickoff, so get your score predictions in. Go ahead and let me know who you got winning this one and get your predictions in, and I'll get some shout-outs for you as we let the audience build up over the next 8-9 minutes, and then we'll get going for kickoff between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. We know it's at stake. The Bears make the Packers with a win or with a Cardinals loss to the Rams. We will keep tabs on that game as well, so we will have updates on both games throughout the afternoon, but the focus on Green Bay and Chicago. Let's see. Benji says Bears win 35-27. Angel says Bears 33-30. Dan Perez says 34-26. 24-21 from Allen. 35-28 from Noah. 69-0 from Danny. Love it. 31-24 from Raul. 30-27 Bears from Olivier. Bears 26-24. 35-27 from Charlie. Continue to get your score predictions in. For anyone interested, the Cowboys have lost 23-19 to the New York Giants, so Dallas has been eliminated from the NFL playoffs. Okay, let's see. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Go ahead and shout out your city down in the comments section. Where are you guys watching from? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll let you guys know where I'm watching from. Because we're in Dallas. We're in Dallas, Texas, getting ready for kickoff here between the Bears and the Packers. Let's see here. Raphael says Chicago. Olivier said Elgin. We got a Minnesota. Byron, Minnesota. Dixon, I see Tennessee. Illinois. Milan, South Dakota. Okay. Byron, we got a Texas. Where in Texas? Let us know. Let's see. The UK. Aztec, New Mexico. Indiana from Hayden. Canada from Danny. Aurora from Dan. Let's see here. The moon. How are you up there on the moon? Was Neil still up there? Virginia from Madison. Knox from Hayden. California from SGP. Continue to shout out your city down in the comment section because we are getting ready for kickoff between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Packers 4.5-point favorites. So last time I checked was just a few minutes before kickoff. And the over-under set at 48.5 as that line has moved down significantly. The over-under opened, I believe, at 52.5. It's now down to 48.5. Packers 4.5-point favorites in this one. I'll pull up the inactives for you guys here in just a second. Let's see who we got here. For the Bears, Jalen Johnson and Buster Screen and Deion Bush, all inactive. So a little thin in the secondary. That's something to watch against Davante Adams. Latavius Simmons, Daniel McCullers, and Riley Ridley for the Packers. Kingsley Keke, Jordan Love, Josh Jackson, Jonathan Garvin, Simon Stepanek, and Jay Sternberger. Those are your inactives between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers as we sit just 6-7 minutes away from kickoff here in Week 17. Do us a favor here. Go ahead and like this video and get the live chat bumping so we can get more people in here. If you like the video, type L in the comments. Let's keep the live chat interactive because the more of you guys that are commenting, the more of you guys that like the video, that sends a message to YouTube like, hey, this is the video to watch. And we can find more Bears fans. We can get some Packers fans in here. You guys can talk some smack. We'll have a lot of fun throughout this Week 17 game between Green Bay and Chicago. Like I said, if the Bears win, they are in the postseason. They can get in with a loss, but you don't want to have to rely on the L.A. Rams and John Wolford if you don't have to. Okay, Angel has liked it. Let's get to 100 likes here. We got over 100 watching, 60 likes right now. Let's get to 100. Lakura has liked it. Let's see, Charlie, Benji, Angel. Continue to like the video. Give us a big thumbs up on this video. That way we can continue to have a whole lot of fun And I want to have some fun because, hey, who would have thought 3 weeks ago that the Bears would even be in this position? You lost to the Lions to fall to 5-7. The hot seat around Matt Nagy, Ryan Pace, the Trubisky, the whole thing out of the season was over. All of a sudden, 3 straight wins. You're right in position to win, to do this thing if you are Chicago. You see the Bears jogging onto the field. For those of you watching at home, if you're not, that's why you're joining us, because we're going to have live play-by-play stats, updates throughout the entire game for both on this Packers and Bears game and a little bit on the Cardinals and Rams as well. So stick around and make sure you aren't missing any of it. Give me just a second here. All right, let's see here. Who's typing L? Sheila's typing L. Hayden's typing L. Appreciate everybody who's liked the video. We're 22 likes away from 100, so help us get there as soon as possible. Also, what are you guys drinking? I'm going to have my fearless leader here, James Yoder, bring me a beer here in just a second. But what are you guys drinking? What do we got? We got Miller still? I'll go with the Miller if that's what we got. If not, surprise me. What are you guys drinking? Go ahead and let me know in the comments. Is the liquor ready to go? Here we go. Miller Lite. Okay, thank you. Popping a Miller Lite. Cracking open the beer early today. Let's see here. What are you guys drinking? Let me know. I expect the hard liquor could come out if things go south. Oh, it's already out for Bernardo. He's going with the vodka. Dan Perez, he's having other substances, which is you know, to each their own. Let's see, Vernon's. We got tequila, whiskey from Chicago Don, Arnold Palmer. That's always a good option. Water, got to stay hydrated. Body Armor, okay. Bush Light, Bush Latte. I don't know what that is. Root beer. Got hams. We got Sprite. I'm drinking a Packers loss. I love it. We got Coke from Maxwell. Let's see here. Bud Light. Mixing it up. You guys are keeping it fresh. I like it. Let's see. See here. Let me know what you guys are drinking. Also, share the link to this video, which I will put in the live chat. Share the link to this video with all of your Bears friends. That way we can get more Bears folks in here. I don't want Packers fans dominating the chat today. We saw a little bit of that on Tuesday during our live show on Tuesday afternoon. I'm not looking for that. So share the video. I put the link in the live chat a couple of times. Let's get as many Bears fans in here. And plus, we are going to stay live after the game. Instant reaction, playoff update, whether the Bears make it or not. We will cover it all as soon as this game is over. So make sure you stick around on that front. Predict the score for me. Get your final score predictions in here on the show. We're just a couple of minutes from kickoff, so you got to put up now or be sorry later. Get your score predictions in. Packers, Bears, Week 17. Green Bay looking to secure that #1 seed. Chicago looking to lock up a playoff spot in the NFC playoff picture. It should be fun. Lots at stake in this one. Lots at stake for Mitchell Trubisky, who we read earlier today. Adam Schefter had the note that the Bears and Trubisky have agreed to stop contract discussions until after the season. They're going to see how this plays out, see if the Bears make the playoffs, see how Trubisky plays, and then they will revisit that this offseason. It appears Matt Nagy's job is safe, but he wants it to be 100% safe. Win this game and get into the postseason. 35-33 Bears from Camtastic. 31-21 from Everything Football. Get your score predictions in. Bears-Packers. We got literally like 1 minute until kickoff here. And then we will have live play-by-play coverage for you guys. Live scoreboard on screen, all of that good stuff. So make sure you are sticking around for that. Kickoff set to get underway in just a second. The Bears will receive as Mason Crosby gets ready to line things up and kick it deep for Green Bay. Packers clinch a first-round bye with a win or a Seahawks loss. Bears clinch a playoff spot with a win or a Cardinals loss. That is what's at stake for both of these two teams this afternoon. So let's get after it. Let's get after it. Mason Crosby set to kick off here, and he kicks it deep. Angle kicks it, and this one may go out of bounds. Let's see here. Cordero Patterson tried to do the trick where you're out of bounds and then you catch it, which means it's a kickoff out of bounds. Let's see what happens here. And I think he was. It looked like to me he got out of bounds. So this is an interesting call early because this is the difference between 1st and 10 inside your own 1 or 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line for Mitchell Trubisky. We'll get that scoreboard up on screen in just a second. They've got to figure this out on the field. On the field, I believe they called it inbounds, which would be a 1st and 10 at the Bears' own 1-yard line. That is not what you're looking for if you're Chicago. So let's see here. Let's see. Get your final score predictions in. We got to wait for the ruling here. And they will call him out of bounds. 1st and 10 at the 40. So about a 39-yard difference on that one. But now I think the Packers may challenge this. Opening kickoff and a challenge from Matt LaFleur. I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen a challenge on the opening kickoff. Again, Cordero Patterson tried to get out of bounds and then touch the ball, which would mean a kickoff out of bounds. You can do that, but it's close. This could go either way. This could really go either way, and this is a big call early on in this football game. So they're going to take a look here at this one. Got the scoreboard up on screen for you guys. Live watch party. Harrison Graham here on Chicago Bears Now. We got a big call early. It looked simultaneous. It looked like, I think he was out of bounds. I think this is going to stand, and LaFleur is going to have wasted a challenge before this game even starts. Like I said, I've never seen someone challenge the opening kickoff. A truly surprising call here, but that's what the Packers have chosen to do. While we await for this official ruling, I want to let you guys know that if this is your first time on the channel, get subscribed because we have daily videos here on Chicago Bears Now on YouTube. If you subscribe, it's 100% free. We're going to track our new subscribers throughout the afternoon. When we started, we were at 18,859. We're going to continue to build on that number. So go ahead and subscribe today for daily videos covering the latest Bears rumors, news, game previews, playoff previews if the Bears win today or if they lose and still get in. We cover it all here on Chicago Bears Now, so make sure you are subscribed. The call does stand, so Green Bay already down a challenge before a single second ticks off the clock. So here comes Mitchell Trubisky and the Bears offense. They'll get it at their own 40. I said 35 earlier. It's actually the 40. David Montgomery lines up behind Trubisky, who's under center. Mooney in motion. Montgomery, handoff right side. He'll pick up about 3.5 yards. That'll bring up a short 2nd and 7. Predict what's going to happen on this drive. Touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover. Let me know what you guys think. Touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover. So 2nd and 7. Trubisky in the gun. Montgomery to his right. Mooney in motion again. Flip to Mooney. And he's going to get about 6 yards, and he's about a foot short, so that's going to bring up 3rd and short for Chicago. I'll be very curious to see what the approach from Matt Nagy and Bill Lazor is in this game, if they want to run a lot of up-tempo or not. I think they'll want to play ball control and keep the ball out of Aaron Rodgers' hands. Get the Moonies going in the comments. Follow Angel's lead there. 3rd and a short 1. We'll call it a foot for Chicago. Don't want to go 3 and out here. Little fullback dive to Montgomery. They ran an offset I and lined up Montgomery at fullback, and he picks up the first down. Type 1 in the comments. Something we do here on Chicago Bears Now on our live watch parties. Every single first down, we're going to spam 1 in the comments. Type 1 for every single first down today. A little bit of a miscommunication between Trubisky and Montgomery, but they were able to get the first anyway. So 1st and 10 at the Packers 48. Cordero Patterson lined up behind Trubisky this time. Play action, bootleg left. Trubisky gets it out. Cole Kmet in the flat. He's going to stumble forward. He'll pick up about 7 yards before the forward stop of progress there. And it's getting chippy early in this one. So Darius Smith, Charles Leno Jr. barking at each other. That'll bring up 2nd and 3. Type CK in the comments for Cole Kmet. Got over 230 of you guys watching live. Like this video if you haven't already. So 2nd and 3 at the Packers 41. Good start for Chicago here. The kickoff out of bounds and a couple of nice plays here early on offensively. Play action again. Trubisky looking downfield. He'll take a shot. Little high for Darnell Mooney. That's out of bounds. That'll bring up 3rd down. There's a deep out route, corner route type of pattern there, and good coverage, throws a little bit high. Now it's 3rd down. Confident throw there from Trubisky, just missed it a little bit. Mooney did have a little separation, but was unable to put it on his chest, Trubisky. So 3rd and 3 at the 41. Montgomery's going to get it. Makes a couple misses and gets a first down. Really good run there from David Montgomery. Get your ones going in the comments. Get the ones flowing. Here we go. Here we go. Type 1 in the comments. Fresh set of downs here for Chicago. 2 for 2 on 3rd and short. And I think that's the key for the Bears today. You got to stay ahead of the chains. If you can get to 2nd and medium and 3rd and short, the way this offense has been playing recently, you're going to have success. 2 for 2 on 3rd down already. I formation here. Bears have already chewed off 3.5 minutes on this drive. Cole Kmet in motion. Montgomery gets it again, right side. They'll just get 2 this time. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. Bring up 2nd and 8. Going to keep tabs on the Cardinals and Rams. They are scoreless. 3.5 minutes into that one. So 2nd and 8 here. Trubisky in the shotgun at the Packers 36. Fringe field goal range from here. Montgomery gets it again up the middle. Makes a couple miss. He's going to pick up about 6. And he got clocked at the end of that one. He's a little slow to get up. And he's not going to get up. The trainers are going to have to come out. Here's a development here. Trainers taking a look at David Montgomery after a 6-yard run. This is a big development here, and they're going to take a TV timeout. While they do that, I want to tell you guys about one of our deals of the day. Mitchell Trubisky jerseys on sale for only $79.99. Got a couple of different options for you at chatsports.com/Trubisky. If you believe in the Bears starting quarterback, if you think he's the guy, why not get a jersey while it's on sale at chatsports.com/Trubisky. I'm putting that link in the live chat for you guys so you can take advantage. Obviously, we're going to keep tabs on David Montgomery here. This is a developing situation here. But chatsports.com/Trubisky. Get a number 10 Trubisky jersey today. We got that navy one. We got the gray one. They're both available on sale for $79.99. chatsports.com/Trubisky. Okay, so let's see here. Hopefully this is not too serious. for David Montgomery. He has been the engine to this offense during this winning streak. I mentioned the Cardinals and Rams game. Underway, scoreless in the early going. Scoreless in the first quarter of that one. Rams playing at home with John Wolford. Kyler Murray giving it a go despite being banged up. And as we speak, the Cardinals take the early 7-0 lead, 7-0 over the Rams. Remember, if the Cardinals win and the Bears lose, the Bears are out. They don't make the playoffs. So 7-0 Cardinals early on in the first quarter. We'll have that score right below. You can see it right below me in that little box. 7-0 Cardinals about 4 minutes into the game. So Matt Nagy's preached it all week. You got to take care of business if you are the Chicago Bears. You can't rely on the Rams. You can't rely on John Wolford. You have to simply go and win this football game. Like this video if you haven't already. Let's get to 150 likes. We already got 120, but let's get up to 150 before play resumes. David Montgomery down on the field, so we will obviously monitor that as we get information here. Looks like he hyperextended something, so he is out of the game. Looks like Artavis Pierce is in here on 3rd and short, and he'll get absolutely stuffed. He'll lose a yard. That was very predictable. You could see that coming from a mile away. I would have gone to the pass there. Rashawn Gary leading the Packers there on 3rd and short, and Cairo Santos will have to trot onto the field to try a long field goal. Montgomery's on the sideline. He's not in the tent. No hesitation. The Bears are going to go 4th and 3. Trubisky slant. Anthony Miller, first down, Chicago. Type your ones in the comments. I just assumed that Matt Nagy would try and take the early lead, but he's thinking 7 here. That was a great catch from Miller, too. That slant was hot. It was a good hands catch from Anthony Miller. Get the ones flowing in the comments. I like the aggressiveness early from Chicago. Cordell Patterson in at running back. Montgomery with his teammates on the sideline. That's a good sign. Patterson left side has a little bit of room. Breaks a tackle, goes out of bounds after about a gain of 6. And now the Packers have a man down. Chandon Sullivan down for the Packers. Good drive here from Chicago. 11 plays, 42 yards, almost 6 minutes off the clock here on their opening possession. This is the formula to success for Chicago. Ball control, 3rd and 4th down conversions, extending drives, keeping the ball out of Aaron Rodgers' hands, limiting those possessions. That is how you can win today if you are Chicago. Sullivan trotting off on his own, so that's a good sign for the Packers. 2nd and 4 upcoming. David Montgomery back on the field for Chicago. So no harm, no foul there. So he looks good to go. This may be one of those games where Montgomery gets 25 to 30 carries, so it's good to see him back on the field. Type DM for David Montgomery in the comments. He's lined up next to Trubisky. 2nd and 4. Play action. Nope, they're going to hand it. Thought it was a play fake, and Montgomery's going to run over a guy and pick up 7 and a first down. Really good drive to start this game for Chicago. Good blend of run and pass, mostly running the football. Couple of nice completions from Trubisky. 1st and goal at the Packers' 10-yard line. Get the ones flowing for first down. Montgomery, 6 carries, 25 yards on this opening drive. Trubisky, 3 of 4 for 20 yards. 1st and goal at the 10. Miller in motion. Shovel pass up the middle. And he may go. Is that Kmet or Jimmy Graham? I can't tell. Looks like Kmet, and he's going to pick up 9 yards. 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line for Chicago. I like that play design. 2 players lined up in the backfield, Miller in motion, play fake to Darnell Mooney, and then a shovel pass to Cole Kmet. Lots of eye candy for the Packers defense to have to worry about. He'll officially pick up 8, 2nd and goal at the 2. Really good play design there from Nagy and Bill Lazor. I formation here, David Montgomery, the running back. Monty up the middle, makes a man miss into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery from 2 yards out. They might look at this one. It was close, but my initial look was it was a touchdown. Type the TDs in the comments. What an opening drive for Chicago. Looks like a touchdown, but they'll take a look. Show me those TDs in the comments. You could not ask for a better opening drive if you're Chicago. And they confirmed it. Touchdown Bears. Cairo Santos on for the extra point. Snap is down. Kick is up. Kick is good. The Bears send a message early against the Packers. 7-0 early on in this one. A fantastic drive to kick things off. Get subscribed to Chicago Bears now. I want to get to 20K as soon as possible. Let me update that number here in just a second. We're closing in on 19K. I want to get to 20K. I want to zoom past 19 and get to 20,000 subscribers here on Chicago Bears Now. 18,859 subs when we started today's live stream. We're up to 18,863. So just a couple of you guys have subbed. You can type S in the comments if you're already a subscriber or if you've subbed today. But if you haven't already, daily videos on your Chicago Bears, the latest rumors, news, injury updates, game previews, and a whole lot more playoff picture. We will be breaking that down as soon as this game is over. So stick around and subscribe. We got a super chat here. If you super chat, we will guarantee to give you guys a shout out and answer your questions. Let's see. The Ghost of Judah Tribe. Thanks for supporting the Bears all year, HG. I got you, man. I've had a good time doing it. We launched in January, almost 20,000 subs. Appreciate you guys. Y'all have supported us all year. It's been a good time. And hey, now we're getting ready for a playoff run. Who would have thought that just 3 weeks ago? So type S if you've subbed, and I'll shout you out. Julian has subbed. Angel has subbed. Jaime has subbed. Benji, Angel, Speedy, Tamber. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, we're going to keep tabs on that Cardinals game as well. 7-0 Arizona early on in that one, and they've got the ball back. I don't think you can rely on John Wolford much today, but we will keep tabs on it. Midway through the first quarter, the Cardinals 7, the Rams nothing. Who else is subscribed? Let's see. T to type your S's. Bobman is sub. Jake is sub. L2 is sub. Morgan, Tamber. Let's see. It's Bez, Israel, Jesus, Shannon, Raphael. Subscribe. I appreciate it. We got videos every day, including now, which we launched about a month ago. Live shows every Tuesday, 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central Time. We have a good time, so go ahead and make sure you are subscribed. How about this drive? 14 plays, 60 yards, 7 minutes and 29 seconds off the clock. That'll work. Let's see more of that. Great opening possession by the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos kicks it deep. Packers will bring it out here from their goal line. They'll get out to about the 20-yard line. Here comes Aaron Rodgers, probably your MVP this year, as he has surpassed Patrick Mahomes in recent weeks. First and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Under center this time is Rodgers. Aaron Jones lined up behind him. Toss play left. Bears seal the edge, and that's going to be a loss of 1. Maybe got back to the line, but I think he lost at least a half yard. Good pursuit there. Roquan Smith, Danny Trevathan on that one. Roquan Smith, been one of the best linebackers in the National Football League this season. So 2nd and 9, or 2nd and 11, excuse me, for the Packers. Be big to get a stop on defense after taking a 7-0 lead. That would really set the tone here in this ball game. Tonyan in motion. Rodgers under center. Quick drop. Looking. Doesn't have a man. Throws across his body and gets a completion there late. Looks like Valdez Scantling. He's going to pick up a first down. Initially, he didn't have a man, but got back to his 3rd or 4th read and picked up 13. So what's going to happen on this drive for the Bears defense? It's going to be a touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover. 5 wide here for Rodgers. Remember, no Buster Screen, no Jalen Johnson. So potentially some tough matchups today regarding Davante Adams. And speaking of, there's Adams for about 8. Quick curl route, and he'll pick up 8 on first down. Got to keep an eye on number 17 throughout this ball game. 2nd and 1 here. They'll give him 9 officially. Kyle Fuller with the tackle. Rodgers under center. He'll hand it off Aaron Jones. He finds a seam. He'll pick up about 10 for another first down. Green Bay. They're into Bears territory here. If you could find a way to get at least 1 turnover on defense today, that would be huge. Rodgers doesn't do it often, but if you can find one, winning the turnover battle could be the key in this ballgame. So 1st and 10, less than 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Packers across midfield. They're at the Bears' 47-yard line. Rodgers under center again. Davante Adams, the lone receiver, to his left. Toss play. Jones, right side. He's going to lose yards. He'll lose a yard on that one. Roquan Smith again. No, that was Trevathan on that one. Trevathan in pursuit. Good tackle in space. That'll be a loss of 1. So 2nd and 11 here. Get your stops in the comments if you want to. Danny Trevathan has really played a lot better the second half of this season. Rodgers in the gun this time. He stands at his own 47 for the shotgun snap. Gets it. Plenty of time to throw. Check down. Aaron Jones, right side. Good pursuit again for the Bears. He'll pick up just about 2.5 or 3. That'll bring up 3rd down. Spam the comments with stops right here. Get those stops going. Here we go. 3rd down. Packers going quickly here. 3rd and 8 at the Bears' 45-yard line. Rodgers trying to hard count. Bears not biting. Rodgers takes the snap. Getting pressured. Gets rid of it quickly. Aaron Jones breaks 3 tackles. Still going and gets a first down. The Bears had him stopped, and they could not get Aaron Jones down. Robert Quinn had a great pressure, and Rodgers had to get rid of it, and the Bears could not tackle. That's a missed opportunity from the Bears defense on 3rd down. Those are the plays you've got to make in this ball game if you're Chicago. So 1st down, Green Bay. Should have been 4th down, but now it's 1st down. Packers lead the NFL on opening drive points this season with 66. Rodgers, bootleg left. Looking. He's going to pump fake and slide down. He'll pick up about 3 yards. Cardinals 7, Rams nothing, but the Rams are driving with about 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter, or 6 minutes, excuse me. We'll keep tabs on that game, don't worry, as the Bears look to make the playoffs here in Week 17. John Wolford with a 15-yard scramble on 3rd and 10. Aaron Jones tripped up again here. That'll bring up 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 5. You know what to do. It's 3rd down. Spam stop in the comments. You got another chance here if you're Chicago. Davante Adams checks back in for this key 3rd down. This first quarter has zoomed by. Under a minute and a half to go. Oh no. Now Roquan Smith is down with injury. Roquan Smith down on the field, and they're going to take a timeout. Get going with our sports betting partner, Bet Rivers at chatsports.com/betil or chatsports.com/betin. You're going to get a 100% deposit match when you sign up. Bears were 4.5-point dogs in this game at kickoff, but you can do the live betting as well at one of those 2 links. Why do we have 2 links, Harrison? You're confusing me. Well, you can sign up and deposit from anywhere, but to actually place a bet, you must be in the state of Illinois or in the state of Indiana. So for you Illinois folks, chatsports.com/betil. Indiana, chatsports.com/betin. Both of those links are in the live chat. So go ahead and check that out. Chatsports.com/betil, chatsports.com/betin. Get going with Bet Rivers. You can bet on the NFL, especially the playoffs coming up, NBA, all of that good stuff. A couple more college football bowl games if you want to do that, including the national championship game. Bet Rivers, the sports betting partner of Chicago Bears now. Support those guys. They support us all season long. Chatsports.com/betin, chatsports.com/betil. We got a 3rd and 5 here. Roquan Smith being looked at. This is a huge development, obviously, as Roquan Smith has been arguably your best player on defense this year. Quick tabs on the Cardinals game. Arizona still in front 7-0, but the Rams are driving. They're at the Cardinals' 37-yard line with about 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Still on timeout, so we'll do a little play-by-play of this one. John Wolford in the gun. Takes a snap. Play fake. He's going to run with it. He's run a few times and looked good doing it. He'll pick up about 9 yards there. John Wolford looking pretty poised for his first career start with the Los Angeles Rams. Showing off the wheels as well. So Rams driving down 7-0. Get back to the Bears game here as the Packers have a key 3rd down upcoming. Let's see what's going on with Roquan Smith here. And he's going to the locker room. He's walking on his own power, but he's going to the locker room. So we will keep tabs on that. We'll have the staff behind the scenes fill us in if there's any updates on that as well. 3rd and 5. Packers 2nd in the NFL in 3rd down conversions at 49%. Rodgers in the gun on this 3rd down. Snap, handoff. Shocking call there as Aaron Jones just picks up a yard. You wonder if that's Matt LaFleur thinking 4-down territory. Let's see what they do here. He only got about a yard, maybe a yard and a half. Looks like they will go. Mason Crosby will remain on the sidelines. Matt Nagy went for it on 4th and 3 on the Bears' possession. Matt LaFleur is going to do the same. 4th and 3 from the Bears' 23-yard line. So here we go, 5 wide. Empty set here. Type stop in the comments. Rodgers, he may hard count him too. Nope, he'll take the snap. Rodgers looking. Deep shot. Overthrow. The Bears get the stop. Davante Adams wants a PI, and it comes in late. You got to be kidding me. The barking works. That's not a lot. It looks like at the very end. Yeah, there's a grab right there, I guess, from Duke Shelley. But Aaron Rodgers also overthrew him by about 10 yards. By the way, in case you guys weren't aware, Duke Shelley on Davante Adams is not a good matchup. Sorry, executive producer Brett. Adams on anybody is not a good matchup, but not in the slot. Kendall Vildor, your second outside corner. Adams in the slot that time. So first down, Chicago. I'm seeing Bears versus refs in the comments. I think it was a hold, but that's a tough one there. First and goal at the 7. Rodgers, handoff. Aaron Jones. He'll pick up about 4. It'll be second and goal at the 3. That might be the last play of this first quarter. In the Rams game, John Wolford just completes a ball inside the 5 to Robert Woods. So the Rams driving on Arizona. Like the video if you haven't already. We got over 400 of you guys watching live. I appreciate you all joining me. Type L once you've liked the video, but if you haven't, just click that thumbs up icon. Let's get to 200 likes here. Can we do that? We're at 158 likes. Let's get to 200. Just hit that thumbs up icon. You type L after you like it. I'll give you guys a shout out right now, just like Benji has. Let's see. Noah's liked it. Damien's liked the video. Benji, Lance. Raul says that was uncatchable. Kind of agree, but when it's holding, it doesn't matter. Holding doesn't apply for uncatchable, which is unfortunate. Let's see. iClap is typed L. Ron has liked it. 20 likes away from 200. Let's get there. Ethan has liked it. SGP has liked it. Michael, Aiden, Shannon, Michael, Oscar, SGP, Yeti. Guys, we got to move on from the flag. I get it's frustrating, but it is what it is. Aiden, Christian, Yitzi, Rosie. 2 likes away from 200. Appreciate everybody who's liked it already. Someone says, come on, John Wolford. I'll give you guys a little play-by-play. I got the multi-screens in here. I'm seeing it all. Wolford under center. Handoff. Right side. Looks like Henderson. That'll be about a no gain. Second and goal for the 4. I think that's actually Cam Akers. Yep, Cam Akers. Rams are banged up at running back. I think Henderson's actually out in that game. So second and goal for the Rams as we await the start of the second quarter between the Bears and Packers. Completion, only about a 2-yard gain though. John Wolford hits Akers in the flat. Bring up third and goal at the 2. Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Cardinals 7, Rams nothing. Remember, the Bears make the postseason with a win or a Cardinals loss. You need the Rams to beat the Cardinals if you lose to the Packers. So those are the scenarios here. Akeem Hicks getting chippy there. Just showed a replay of that. Real quick, third and goal for the Rams. Wolford gets a snap. Play action, rolling left. Throws. Incomplete, but there is a flag in the end zone. Probably pass interference. All right, here we go. Second and goal for the Packers at the 3-yard line. Rodgers under center. Play action. Looking. Plenty of time. Throws. Touchdown Packers. Got to get more pressure there. That's Robert Tonyan. Touchdown Green Bay. Type F in the chat. Get the Fs flowing. Couldn't get the 4th down stop. You got the holding call. as Tanyan beats his man. As Green Bay gets on the board, Mason Crosby on for the extra point, and it's good. Bears 7, Packers 7. First play of the second quarter, the Packers tie things up. Both teams with drives of over 7.5 minutes to open this game. One drive each, and we are already in the second quarter. Diego says F. Benji says F. Roderick says F. Chicago says F. Shannon says F. Danny, Donkey, Jimmy, Terry, Oscar, Ryan. Keep the Fs flowing. Had a couple of chances to get off the field there. Couldn't do it, though, as the Packers tie things up at 7 apiece. Back to the Rams. It was a penalty. 2nd and goal at the 2, and now they have a false start. That'll be 2nd and goal at the 7. Bears win, Cardinals loss. That is the path to the postseason for Chicago. Don't need both, just need one of them. 12 plays, 80 yards, 7 minutes and 30 seconds on that drive for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. John Wolford under center, 2nd and goal at the 6. And they're going to move again. Second false start in a row for the Rams. They had 2nd and goal at the 1. Now it's 2nd and goal at the 11. Mason Crosby will kick it deep. Cordell Patterson will let this one go out of the end zone. And Mitchell Trubisky and the Bears offense will trot onto the field for their second possession. So predict what's going to happen here. Touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover. What do you guys think is going to happen on this drive? Predict it for me. Touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover. End of the first quarter in that other game. Trubisky gets it out to his man in the flat. That's going to be Cole Kmet. His second completion of the game. He'll pick up 7. So 2nd and 3 here. I like the play calling early from Bill Lazor. Play fake, bootleg, get Trubisky on the edge. Easy completion to Cole Kmet for about 7. 2nd and 3 at the 32 for Chicago. We talked about this. Mitch Trubisky, at most, can probably get away with 1 turnover today. Has to play clean football for the Bears to win. So 2nd and 3 at their own 32. Montgomery, he'll get the handoff, finds a hole, and picks up a first down. Pickup of 4. First down Chicago. Type 1 in the comments. Get the ones flowing. Montgomery, 8 carries, 31 yards, and a touchdown in this one. Bears will go quickly here under center. Play action. Trubisky getting pressure, and he'll go down. Shocker, Jimmy Graham misses his block. So 2nd and about 14 upcoming. Bears tried to go quickly there. Actually, Graham didn't miss his block. There was just a free rusher there. They didn't have enough guys blocking. It's a numbers game on that one. 2nd and 14, Christian Kirksey with the sack there. 5 wide for Chicago. 2nd and long, not where you want to be if you're the Bears. 3-step drop for Trubisky. Quick throw, incomplete. As the Packers corner jumped that one and knocks it away. I believe that was King in coverage on that one. Looking for Darnell Mooney on the quick kind of curl, I guess. It almost looked like an in route, but then he stopped. So 3rd and 14, not ideal here. 0 targets for Allen Robinson so far in this one. Tom Downey yells brilliant from across the room. Trubisky's screen. Montgomery's got some space, but he's going to be way short of the first down. He'll pick up about 5. Bears play it safe on 3rd and long, and they're going to punt. Can't get into 2nd and 3rd and long. This offense is not built for that. So Chicago going to have to punt here. Tavon Austin set to receive. What year is it? O'Donnell gets it away. Pretty good punt. Austin retreating. Catches it at his own 10. He does have some room. Makes a man miss. Fumbles, and the Bears recover. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure the Bears have it. And they do. Shout out Tavon Austin, the fumbling machine. Type TO, or actually type F for fumble in the comments. Tavon Austin had some room, and then he gives it away. I said you got to create a turnover in this game. Well, your special teams just got you one. That's a huge play, as the Bears will have it at the Packers' 20-yard line. Demetrius Harris, the third-string tight end, getting it done on special teams as he knocks it out. DeAndre Houston Carson recovers. First down, Chicago. Got to take advantage here and punch this one in. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Cordero Patterson, the running back, gets the carry, breaks the tackle, and goes forward for about 2.5. The Bears get the turnover they need, and they're in business. The Rams ended up settling for a field goal, so 7-3 in that one. Cardinals 7, Rams 3, early second quarter. 2nd and 7 for the Bears. Patterson's still in the game as Montgomery's on the sideline. Hashtag free Monty. Trubisky under center, takes the snap. Play action, bootleg. Throws it in the flat, has a man, Darnell Mooney. He'll pick up about 4 or 5. We'll call it 4. That's going to be 3rd and 3. But this is what you want. 3rd and short, the Bears feel like the whole playbook's open. You can run it, you can throw it. This is what they did on the first drive, 4 or 5 yards at a time, get into 3rd and short and convert. Good catch from Mooney there. That throw was a little high. So 3rd and 3. I'll be curious to see if this is 4-down territory, as David Montgomery will come back onto the field. Maybe he'll get a touch here. Under 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. Trubisky in the gun. Mooney in motion. Snap. Handoff. Montgomery up the middle. He's only going to get about a yard. So 4th and 2. How aggressive does Matt Nagy get here? It's going to be a long 2 also. And they're going to take the points this time. Only got about a half yard. So Nagy's going to opt for the field goal on this one. That's kind of a frustrating one. You can't get the touchdown after you get the turnover. Cairo Santos on to kick. He's made 24 field goals in a row. This one from 30 yards out. Snap down, kick up, kick good, right down Broadway. Bears take a 10-7 lead. Would have liked 7, but 3's better than nothing. Bears 10, Packers 7. Get the 3s flowing in the comments. Spam 3 in the comments. Field goal is good as the Bears retake the lead. That's a big stop for Green Bay after the Tavon Austin fumble. Got almost 500 watching live. Madeline says 3. Jose says 3. Aiden says 3. Game over says 3. Nick says 3. Eli says 3. Dimitri says 3. Game over said we needed a TD. Yeah, it's a missed opportunity there. No doubt about that. Another break and we blew it. You know, 3's better than zip, but 3s aren't going to beat Aaron Rodgers. I agree with you on that. Tough call for Nagy. He opted to take the early lead, so that's where we're at. Get a Mitch Trubisky jersey at chatsports.com/Trubisky. These jerseys are just $79.99. You're not going to find a better price out there right now than you will with our partners, Fanatics. Chatsports.com/Trubisky. I know you guys have been lobbying to bring back number 10. Looks like that might happen. If you want that to happen, get yourself a jersey at chatsports.com/Trubisky. We got the navy one. We got the gray one. They're on sale for $79.99 at chatsports.com/Trubisky. Check the comments. Check the description. It's all in there. Chatsports.com/Trubisky. All right. So let me know, where are you guys watching from? Down in the comments. Shout out your city. Let me know where you're watching. Get a score updates on this Rams game. 7-3. That up on screen in just a second. San Antonio from John, Kansas. We got LA, we got Chicago, Altus, Oklahoma, Idaho, Kansas, Chicago from Javier. Let's see, Kansas City, Sacramento, London, Joliet, Illinois, Burlington, Iowa, Fresno, Canada, Miami, New Orleans, LA, Austin. Continue to shout out your city in the comments. Bears take a 10-7 lead. Cairo Santos on to kick. Kickoff, I should say. Bears will bring this one out at their own 1-yard line. Not much room. They'll get out to about the 22. So here comes Aaron Rodgers and the Packers offense. Rams got the ball back. Defense got to stop. So John Wolford and company with the ball against Arizona. Down 7-3 early in the second quarter. So 1st and 10 for Green Bay at their own 22-yard line. 10 minutes left to go until halftime. Aaron Rodgers in the gun. Yeah, that's got to be a false start. False start, Green Bay. That'll bring up 1st and 15. Aaron Jones, that may have been Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams jumped and then tried to fake that he was going in motion, but he clearly was not going in motion. So 1st and 15. See if the Bears can take advantage of that one. Bears 10, Packers 7. And the other game of note, Cardinals 7, Rams 3. Let's see if Khalil Mack can tee off on Aaron Rodgers this drive. Rodgers 5 for 5, 45 yards and a touchdown in the early going. So here we go, 1st and 15. Rodgers looking to throw here. Plenty of time, throws it out into the flat. He'll pick up about, we'll call it 8 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 7. Predict what's going to happen. Touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover. Feels like the Packers can score every time Aaron Rodgers has the football. Rodgers, handoff. Jones. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. That was actually Jamal Williams on the touch that time. So 3rd down, you guys know what to do. Type stop in the comments. Every 3rd down on defense, we're going to spam stop. You got to win on 3rd down today. Rodgers is a perfect 6 for 6 so far. Let's see if the Bears can get a stop here on 3rd and 4. It's going to be an empty set here. Davante Adams in the slot to Rodgers' left. Looks like Duke Shelley matched up on him once again. Packers making it a point to move Adams around. 2 on the play clock. 1. Ooh, I saw double zeros before he snapped it. Rodgers taking a shot. Wide open up the seam. Valdez-Scantling, he's going to go the distance for a 72-yard touchdown. That was a borderline delay of game. They let it go, and Valdez-Scantling torches the Bears for a 72-yard score. Type F in the comments. By the way, somehow Chuck Pagano makes it where Danny Trevathan is stuck on Valdez-Scantling. How in the fuck does that happen? How? How does your slow linebacker end up on the trackster for the Bears? Or for the Packers? Unbelievable. The Packers take the lead, 14-10. Don't watch that replay. Trevathan ends up about 30 yards behind him. All smiles from Aaron Rodgers. And why wouldn't he be? Update from the other game. John Wolford, I'll tell you what. This guy's playing with a little bit of swagger. He's got the Rams on the move again inside the Cardinals 25. Just hit Josh Reynolds. So they're driving down 7-3. All right, here we go. Subscribe to Chicago Bears now. Win, lose, or draw. We're going to break down this one and get you ready for either a playoff run or an offseason full of questions. One of two things is going to happen, so you don't want to miss it. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that big red button. We got videos coming out every single day for you guys, so go ahead and subscribe right now. Let's take a look. Let's see how many new subs we got. Last time we did this, we had 18,863. I'm trying to get to 20K. 18,883. We're less than 120 away from 19K. Surely we'll hit that today. 117 away from 19K. Then the quest for 20K begins. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. We have daily videos covering the latest Bears news, rumors, game previews, playoffs, post-game analysis. We're going to stay live today. By the way, if you want to be part of our live mailbags, hashtag Bears, plus join us every Tuesday, 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central Time. You got to subscribe. It's free. We have a whole lot of fun here on Chicago Bears Now. Type S if you've already subscribed, and I'll get you a shout-out here. I'm also going to put the subscribe link in the chat. Someone says, should have been delay a game, but since it's Rodgers, they let it go. The thing about the NFL delay a game, if you've watched enough games, you'll notice, when it hits zeros, they kind of give you an extra second. Like, if you snap it within a second of it hitting zeros, they typically let it go. And that's kind of what happened on that one. I don't know if that's how they should do it. To me, it should be like a computerized system. As soon as it hits zeros, like the field, like an alarm goes off in the stadium, but that's not how they have it set up. So, let's see. Angel is subbed. Amaya has subbed. Benji is subbed. Jacob is subbed. Drew. Benji again. Hilario. Appreciate you guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's continue to grow this channel. More subscribers equals more videos for you guys. Rams are driving here. John Wolford just hit another deep out. Is he better? I was just going to say, is he better than Jared Goff? Goff ain't making that throw. I don't know. He might make it. Here's Cordero Patterson on the kickoff return. He'll only get to about the 20. Rams are at the Cardinals 14. Let's see what happens here before Trubisky and the offense trot on the field. Handoff Cam Akers. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. They're showing the replay of that Trevathan play. They basically asked him to fake an inside blitz and then go cover Valdez-Scantling. Like, he's got no chance. That's a Pagano problem right there. Darnell Mooney in motion. Trubisky's going to hand it off. Montgomery up the middle. He'll pick up about 5, bring up 2nd down. This feels like an important possession. You give the ball back down 4 in the latter part of the 2nd quarter here. Aaron Rodgers is smelling blood at that point. Really need to sustain a drive and put points on the board here. 1st down, LA. They're inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal as they look to take the lead on Arizona. For those of you joining, if you don't know the situation, if the Bears win, they are in, or they also make the playoffs with a Cardinals loss to the Rams. Cardinals currently lead 7-3. Scoreboard's on screen for you guys. Trubisky, quick out. Cole Kmet picks up 2 and fumbles. Surely he was down, and they let it go. He looked down to me. Not down yet. I can't see it. I don't know what the call is here. He's down right there. His backside is down. I don't know what they called it on the field, though. It's under review, so they called it a fumble, which is a joke, because now if there's any doubt whatsoever, they have to stay with the initial call on the field, which was a fumble. And now the Rams just fumbled on the goal line? Did the Cardinals get it? Cam Akers is at the 1-yard line about to take the lead, and he fumbles, and the Cardinals recover. Bears fans in shambles. Type F for bad call on the field on this one, by the way. They're probably going to overturn it, but the fact that we have to sit here and wait for them to review it is ridiculous. Actually, type BS. I know, Jake, the Rams fumbled. I just said so. There goes our season, says Tala. It's already over. Definitely not over. Eddie says BS. Amaya says BS. Aiden BS. Clearly, Kmet's down. I mean, if this play stands, the fix is in. Subin says BS. David says BS. Augustine, what's up? There's your shout out. BS from Nicholas. I mean, clearly he was down. Rams should be up 10-7, but, you know, Cam Akers. So that game's still 7-3. Cardinals will have 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line. Maybe a safety? Who knows? All right, still awaiting official ruling here. Surely this play will be overturned. They stuck with the call on the field. Call stands. Packers ball. I can't believe. This is the problem with this is the problem with the whole just let the play out on the field no matter what. Because now they're like, well, if you look at this angle, it looks like maybe the ball was moving, and now the call stands and it's 1st down Packers. I mean, unbelievable. Kmet's got to have better ball security, but I don't like that call at all. Aaron Rodgers wide open. Flag on the field. Let's see here. That was a gain of 12. Mercedes Lewis in his 25th season. See what the flag is here. Davante Adams holds. This one will come back a bit, but I'm still surprised at that call. Maybe I shouldn't be. I don't know. So let's see if the Bears defense can sack up here and force a field goal. Packers paid the refs. Guys, that didn't actually happen. So here we go. Replay first down. Be first and 11 because the holding was downfield. Packers at the Bears 23. You really got to force a field goal here. Defense is yet to get a stop. Handoff. It's like A.J. Dillon here. He had a big game last week. Akeem Hicks on the tackle. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. For you Packers fans, the Saints scored a touchdown. They're up 14-7 on the Panthers. Saints still in play. So 2nd and 8 for the Packers at the Bears 20. Kyle Fuller on Davante Adams this time. End around. Valdez-Scantling. He'll pick up about 4. That'll bring up 3rd down. Got to get a stop here. This feels like a must stop if you're Chicago. Type stop in the comments. I'm seeing someone type Foles in the comments. How is your reaction to this game so far? Go to Nick Foles. That makes no sense to me. 3rd and 4. Rodgers is yet to miss. 8 for 8, buck 33 and 2 touchdowns. Maybe Pagano should mix it up here. 2 on the play clock. 1. I saw the double zeros again, and the snap got off. First down, Packers. They're going to give Rodgers that extra second on the play clock today. I've seen double zeros twice. And the Packers convert. Also, at what point do you start doubling Davante Adams? Like, quick slant on Duke Shelley, you just got no shot in that matchup. So 1st and goal at the 7. 5 wide for Aaron Rodgers. I think you got to start blitzing. You got to mix it up here. Packers are going to take a timeout. Play clock was winding down. By the way, update from that Rams game. Kyler Murray not in the game. We'll take a look at that in a second. But first, want you guys to get going with our sports betting partner, Bet Rivers. Things aren't going well so far for the Bears, but things can certainly turn around. If you are in Illinois, go to chatsports.com/betil. If you are in Indiana, go to chatsports.com/betin. Make some money with Bet Rivers today. You'll get a 100% deposit match up to $250 when you sign up. So go to chatsports.com/betil, chatsports.com/betin. You can sign up and deposit from anywhere, but to actually place a bet, you must be within state lines of Indiana or in Illinois, hence the 2 different links. Indiana folks, chatsports.com/betin. Illinois folks, chatsports.com/betil. 1st and goal at the 7. Rams forced the safety, by the way, so it's 7-5 in that game. Rodgers throws, incomplete. Good coverage there. And a flag comes in late. What's new? Roquan Smith still out, by the way. Woods is in the game. Holding on the Packers, so 2nd and goal at the 14. I believe it's 1st down still. I think it's 1st down. Yeah, 1st and goal at the 14. Or 17, excuse me. Robert Quinn has had a couple of nice pressures today. Last couple of games, he's played better than he has most of the season. The 7-5 in that other game, like I mentioned, Cardinals on top, but the Rams getting the ball back. Rodgers in the gun. Handoff Aaron Jones. He'll go up the middle and pick up about 4. Bring up 2nd and goal at the 13. You've got to step up here if you're the Bears defense. 1st and goal from the 17. Got to keep them out of the end zone. The Packers have scored 18 straight touchdowns on goal-and-go situations. Goal-to-go situations. Got to break that trend here. Got to get a stop. If you can force a 3 here and then score late into the half, 17 all at halftime, hey, that's all you can ask for. So 2nd and goal here. Empty set for Rodgers at the 13.5-yard line. 3 on the play clock. 2, 1, gets the snap. Rodgers throws, and it's wide open. Nowhere near the guy. Touchdown Daphne. I don't even know who the first name is because no one's ever heard of this guy. Dominique Daphne gets loose. Fire Chuck Pagano? You guys have been asking for it. Just a missed assignment. It's a soft zone and no one's near him. The whole drop 7 and bring 4 thing ain't working. Nobody within 10 feet of Dominique Daphne. Spam F in the comments. You can't lose to Dominique Daphne. But you can lose to Aaron Rodgers, who is 10 for 10, 155 yards, and 3 touchdowns. This guy is a Bears killer. There's no way around it. Amaya says F. Augustine says F. Mr. says F. Someone says Eddie Jackson is terrible. Hadn't been as good the second half of the season. He's not bad, but he has not been as good. Tamber says Bears season is over. Not really. Your better option might be in that other game, though, which we're going to keep tabs of. Cardinals 7, Rams 5. But the defense has just been torched today. There's no way around it. Look at some of these numbers here and continue to get your Fs in. Okay? Aaron Rodgers, 10 of 10, $155, 3 touchdowns, perfect quarterback rating, 158.3. Run game non-existent, and he's still doing that. Valdez-Scantling, 2 for 87 and a touchdown. Yards per play, 9 yards per play for the Packers. On 3 drives, they have 189 yards. 3 touchdowns. No stops. 0. It's not good for the Bears defense. You're winning the turn, or you got a turnover too. I forgot Kmet fumbled as well. So 1 turnover each, but this is a must-scoring drive with under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Got to get points late here. Simply have to get points. I would rather not spend the second half scoreboard watching the Rams-Cardinals, but we're entering that territory if the Bears can't get points here. So Mason Crosby will come on to kick off here. 3:57 left in the first half. How about get Allen Robinson involved? 0 targets in this game. Bold strategy. The offense really hasn't been that bad, but you got to get Robinson involved. If the defense ain't going to get stops, you got to score pretty much every possession the rest of the way. Cordero Patterson set to return. I'd be tempted to bring it out no matter what. And here he comes, 4 yards deep. He's got a seam. Gets up to about the 30-yard line. That was a good tackle there by the Packers. He had a lot of space there. It's a good open field tackle. I still can't get over Dominique Daphne getting loose. I mean, it's just wide open. So First and 10 at the 29. By the way, Kyler Murray not in the game for Arizona. Chase Streetler? Is that the guy's name? Chase Streveler in at quarterback. Chris Streveler. Chase Chris, no one's heard of him. David Montgomery loses a yard on first down. Second down and 11. This is a tricky possession for the Bears because you need points, but you don't want to give the ball back to Aaron Rodgers. So you got to be willing to run the football still, but at some point, Mitchell Trubisky is going to have to throw the ball downfield. He's 8 for 10 for 42 yards. So Trubisky in the gun. Montgomery to his left. Straight drop that time. Hits Anthony Miller for about, call it about 6 or 7 here. That'll bring up 3rd and 5? 3rd and 5 or so? 6-yard completion there. So 3rd and 5. Bears going quickly here. Trubisky gets the snap. Over the middle, Kmet, first down, Chicago. Type 1 in the comments for that. That's a huge conversion there. Type 1 in the comments. Here we go. Got to get some momentum back here, guys. Get going in the live chat. Got almost 700 live. If the Bears can score here, 21-17 at halftime, it could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. Trubisky under center. Jimmy Graham in motion. Handoff. Montgomery up the middle. He'll pick up about 3, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. The 2-minute warning time. Bears will have 2nd and 7 at their own 43. All 3 timeouts. Do you guys want a shout out? If you do, follow me on Twitter at HGramNFL. I'll put the link in the live chat for you guys. That way you guys can follow me over there. I got more Bears updates, more NFL stuff over there. So follow me on Twitter at HGramNFL. I got my phone right here. I will shout you guys out as the followers come in. So follow me on Twitter at HGramNFL. Give me a follow on Twitter if you haven't already. I'll shout out everybody who follows me during this 2-minute warning. Got a few coming in here. Draft Boss has followed me. Aiden Collins, Santiago, Corbin. Appreciate you guys. Give me a follow. GRB tweeted at me. Hardcore Bear fan from the UK here. Thanks for the coverage. You're a gent. What's going on with you guys? Let's get behind the Bears. We can do this. I love the positivity. Appreciate that. Feel free to tweet at me. Slide in the DMs. They're always open. Danny Flynn has followed me on Twitter. Waiting for the 2-minute warning to play out. Still 7-5 in the Cardinals-Rams game. Who fumbled? Cardinals fumbled, but they got it back. And they're going to punt at the 2-minute warning, it looks like. So, Rams set to get it back down 2 points late in the first half. Get a couple more shout-outs here for you guys. A few more coming in. Ellis LeBron. Romanorum Deuce. What's up, Craig? Appreciate you following me. Santiago says, what happened to Roquan? Went to the locker room, haven't seen him since. Let's see if there's an official update here. I have not heard anything. Elbow injury, questionable to return as of 30 minutes ago. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if they can figure something out at halftime and get him ready for the second half. All right, 2-minute warning's over. Appreciate everybody who gave me a follow on Twitter. William Reese just followed me as well. Appreciate that. 2nd and 7 for the Bears at their own 43. You got to get points on this drive. Get some momentum going into the locker room. Montgomery again, right side, finds a bit of a hole. He'll pick up, we'll call it 5, 3rd and 2 upcoming for Chicago. So the Bears clearly, while they want to score here, they know they cannot give Rodgers the ball back with any time. So they're going to use some clock here. 3rd and 2, you've got to get a first down here. Allen Robinson still does not have a target in this football game. That feels like a problem. Just got a super chat. I'll get to that in just a second here. Trubisky in the gun. Play fake. Rolling left. Checks it down. Darnell Mooney right near the sticks. I think he ran out short of the first down, though. That is not great field awareness from the rookie out of Tulane. Had room to go upfield and just goes out of bounds about a foot short of the marker. It's close, but I think he's about a foot short. You got to go up there and sneak this if you're Matt Nagy. You cannot punt the ball back here. Here you go. Bears are going for it. 4th and a foot. Trubisky sneaks. First down, Chicago. Got to take a timeout soon if you're the Bears. Minute 9, minute 8, minute 7, minute 6. They're not taking one here. Type 1 in the comments for first down. Bears going quickly. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Trubisky in the gun. Offside Green Bay, so that's a free play. Montgomery fumbled, but it doesn't matter. Green Bay was offside. That was a free play there. Montgomery caught the ball and had it ripped out, but that was a free play from Chicago. Ball security, though, has to be better if you're the Bears. That would have been their second fumble of the day. Neutral zone infraction confirmed, so 1st and 5 for the Bears. Got almost 700 watching live. Like the video if you haven't already. Let's get to 300 likes before halftime. 50 seconds left in the half. Bears at the Packers' 45-yard line. 44-yard line officially. Trubisky takes the snap. Looking underneath. Throws complete. Looks like a first down. Darnell Mooney again, and the Bears will take their first time out with 43 seconds left. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're closing in on 19,000 subs. Quick timeout. We'll get back to the game in just a second, but get subscribed to Chicago Bears now. Daily videos on the latest Bears news, rumors, injury updates. We cover it all here on the channel, so hit that subscribe button. The link is in the live chat. Go ahead and subscribe today. Let's get to 20,000 subs as soon as possible. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's see what this number's updated. Are we up to over 18,900? Let's see. 18,908. Appreciate everybody who has subscribed. As Trubisky's back out onto the field. 5 wide again here. Mooney in motion. Trubisky. He's going to scramble here. Makes a man miss. Gets about 6 yards. And the Bears will take another timeout here with 37 seconds left. I think Trubisky's got to be willing to run more if the opportunity is there. If he sees a lane, tuck it and go. Get the yards. Let's update this sub number again. Let's see it one more time. Get subscribed if you haven't already. By the way, if you're just joining us, Cardinals are leading the Rams 7-5, but Kyler Murray has left the game, so both backups in this one. No Jared Goff for the Rams. Late in the first half, Rams trail 7-5. They got a safety early on in the game. 18,908 subscribers. Appreciate everybody who has subbed already. The Bears got one timeout left. They trailed 21-10. 3 drives for the Packers, 3 Aaron Rodgers touchdown passes. Packers will receive the second half kickoff, so this is an important drive for Chicago. 2nd and 4 to pack 33. 37 seconds left. David Montgomery lined up next to Trubisky. Mitch gets the snap. Underneath, Montgomery. 1st down, Chicago. He'll make two-man miss. Still going. Inside the 20, down to the Packers' 19-yard line. 27 seconds. 26. 25. Trubisky trying to spike it here. He's not going to spike it. They're going to line up. Lots of valuable time off the clock here. 16, 15, gets the snap. Underneath, Montgomery again. Inside the 10. Got to take a timeout, and they do with 11 seconds left. You'll have 1st down at about the 11-yard line. 1, maybe 2 shots at the end zone before having to settle for 3. So here we go. Final timeout. Can't take a sack. Can't get tackled inbounds. Couple of Montgomery catches here as he's got 29 yards receiving and 44 yards rushing. Mitchell Trubisky, he's 14 of 16. The problem is for 84 yards. It's all underneath. No shots downfield. Huge play here. Like the video if you haven't already. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. And it looks like the Packers are going to take a timeout now. Quick reminder to like the video. We've got almost 300 likes. Need 6 more. Get this video up above 300 likes. Type L if you've already liked the video. Huge play upcoming for the Bears with 11 seconds left from the 9-yard line. It depends how long this first play takes. If it takes more than 5 seconds, you have to kick the field goal. But if it's 4 or less, you can probably take a second shot at the end zone. Depends how aggressive Matt Nagy wants to get. 1st and goal at the 9. Here we go. No timeouts for the Bears. Trubisky takes the snap, throws, end zone. That was dangerous. He threw it behind Allen Robinson. 5 seconds come off. That could have been picked. And I think Matt Nagy's seen enough. He's going to send the kicking unit on. That's just a bad ball from Trubisky. It's way behind Robinson. If he throws it on his front hip, it's probably a touchdown. And the Rams have taken the lead, 12-7 on Arizona. Let me get that updated for you guys. 12-7, so that's a good sign as Cairo Santos makes the field goal. Type 3 in the comments, field goal is good. Looks like it's going to be 21-13 at the half. But the other development in this one is the Rams take a late lead as Chris Streveler, the GOAT, throws a pick 6 for Arizona, and that is what gave the lead for the Rams. Chris Streveler in for Kyler Murray. The guy looks like he snowboards, and he throws a pick 6. Snells, I can't talk today. All right, 3 seconds left in the half. Not a great first half, but still within striking range, which was not the case against the Packers 5 weeks ago. Santos kicks it deep. Packers going to get a chance to return it here. Better cover this up if you're Chicago, and they will. That's halftime. Packers 21, Bears 13. We'll take that to the locker room. We'll go through a couple of stats in a second, but quick reminder to subscribe if you haven't already. We will be live. We'll stay live as soon as the game is over. We'll track that Cardinals-Rams game if it's still going. Whatever the playoff or no playoff scenario ends up being, we will instantly react to this one. I'm all over the place. I need a halftime break. I'm going to take a break in just a second, but subscribe if you haven't already. Type S if you have subscribed, and I'll get a couple of shout-outs here. Then we'll get some live stats, and I'm going to take a quick break here. 18,940 subscribers. We're 60 away from 19K. 60 away. Let's get there before the second half. So hit that big red button and subscribe today. All right, let's get some live halftime stats, and then I'm going to take a quick timeout here. Packers 21, Bears 13. Aaron Rodgers, well, can't play any better. 10 for 10, 155 yards and 3 touchdowns. Run game mostly non-existent for Green Bay. Davante Adams has actually been pretty quiet for Green Bay, but it's been Valdez-Scantling who has 87 yards, including a 72-yard touchdown. Mitchell Trubisky, 14 of 17, but it's all underneath. 84 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. David Montgomery, 44 yards and a touchdown. Allen Robinson, 1 target, 0 catches. That has to change in the second half. Cairo Santos has made a pair of field goals, and that is your halftime score. Bears trail 21-13, but the good news is Cardinals lead the Rams 12-7. If the Bears lose, they can still make the playoffs with a Rams win over the Cardinals. We will keep tabs on both of these games in the second half. I'm Harrison Graham, taking a quick break. We will be back for the second half. All right, we're back. Second half action about to get underway. Live from Soldier Field. Real quick, shout out your favorite Bears player. Let's get the live chat back going here to start the second half. Shout out your favorite Bears player in the comments. Kickoff is deep for Santos. Packers bringing it out. And the Bears will tackle him at about the 27. Feels like a must stop to start the second half. But shout out your favorite Bears player in the comments. We need Roquan Smith. Let's see. I haven't heard anything in terms of if he's back in the game. He was questionable to return with a elbow injury. Let's see if he comes out onto the field to start the second half. Appreciate everybody who subscribed during halftime. We're closing in on 19,000 subscribers here on Chicago Bears now. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. We're up to 18,939. Aaron Rodgers, handoff. Aaron Jones up the middle. He'll pick up about 3. Danny Trevathan in on the tackle there. What adjustments, if any, will Chuck Pagano make here in the second half? I feel like he's been pretty vanilla here in the first half. But the players got to execute as well. Got to get some stops this half. I'd say at least 2 stops is what it's going to take. Aaron Rodgers under center again for 2nd and 6. Play action. Bootleg to the left. Got a man wide open. That's Tanyan again. He'll pick up a first down up to about the 40 or so. Maybe 45. Didn't see the marker there. Up to the 47. Gain of 15. So what's going to happen on this drive? Touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover. 3 drives in the first half of the Packers. 3 touchdowns. So let me know. Touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover. Packers already near midfield. Aaron Jones, the lone running back on the field. Rodgers is a perfect 11 for 11. Play action. He's looking. Taking a deep shot. Has a man. And Valdez-Scantling just dropped a 53-yard touchdown. Literally dropped it. It was wide open again. Not wide open, but he had 2 steps on, I believe, is that Duke Shelley again? Yep, Duke Shelley simply beat on the post route, and Valdez-Scantling dropped it. Can you take advantage of that miscue by Chicago? That's the only incompletion today from Aaron Rodgers. A dropped 53-yard touchdown. He has been superb once again. Rams lead the Cardinals 12-7. Bears make the playoffs with a win or a Cardinals loss. Rodgers gets pressured. Bears get to him. Down goes Rodgers. Khalil Mack. 4-yard sack. Rodgers almost fumbled. That would have been huge. But you do get the sack there. Barkevius Mingo also in on the pressure. That'll bring up 3rd and about 14. Good pressure that time from Chicago. 4-man rush finally got home. As Khalil Mack. Type sack in the comments. Type Mack attack. Also type stop in the comments. This is a must stop for this Bears defense. You cannot give up a 3rd and 13. Rodgers in the gun. Takes the snap. 4-man rush again. Quinn gets some pressure. Rodgers over the middle. Incomplete, 4th down. The Bears finally get a stop, and it's a key one to open the second half. Good coverage from the rookie Kendall Vildor on that one. And now you got a chance here. You get the ball back down 8 points and get right back into this game. That's a huge stop from Chuck Pagano's defense. DeAndre Carter set to return this punt. Can't have any miscues on special teams here. I wouldn't try to block it. I would just fair catch it. You finally got to stop. You can't screw it up. Carter calls fair catch. And he has it at the Bears' 11-yard line. And that's where Trubisky and the offense will take over. So the Bears get a key stop to start the second half, as the Bears need a win or a Cardinals loss to get into the postseason. TV timeout. So in the meantime, tell you about our deal of the day. That is, of course, Mitchell Trubisky jerseys on sale at chatsports.com/Trubisky. Take advantage of this deal. These jerseys, only $79.99. Have a couple of different styles. You got the navy ones here and the gray ones also. chatsports.com/Trubisky. If you want a number 10 jersey, you can get one at chatsports.com/Trubisky. Usually these are well over $100. Right now, they are only $79.99. Authentic Nike Legend jerseys. Chatsports.com/Trubisky. Check the comments, check the live chat, check the description. Go ahead and get yourself a Mitchell Trubisky jersey today. Chatsports.com/Trubisky. Someone says Mitch is due for an INT. We're not going to speak that into existence. We're going to stay positive here. So Packers 21-13, but the Bears get the ball back after a key stop to start the second half. By the way, Rams are driving. They're at the Cardinals' 25-yard line early in the second half. If the Rams win, the Bears are in. Bears don't have to worry about this game. If the Rams lose, then the Bears have to win this game. That is the situation. So Mitch Trubisky and the offense, they'll take over momentarily. I'll do a little play-by-play of this Rams game in the meantime. 2nd and 11 at the Cardinals' 25. John Wolford in the gun. Good opportunity for the Rams to build on their lead. Quarterback draw, not even a draw, pretty much a sprint from the snap. They've been using his legs today. He picks up 6, and I think that's targeting. That's going to be a unnecessary roughness on Arizona, and that'll be an automatic first down. Wolford gave himself up and got hit late. I think that's going to be a penalty and an automatic first down. We're going to be scoreboard watching this second half, both of these games, because the Bears have multiple paths to the postseason. Obviously, the focus for now is the Bears game. Oh, my God. Helmet to helmet as Wolford is sliding. I'll tell you what, man. That's a dangerous hit. And I don't know who John Wolford's backup is today. I believe it's Blake Bortles, who got picked up this week. Wolford got right back up, but that could have been bad. All right, here's Trubisky. 1st and 10 at the Bears' own 11-yard line. I know we're doing a lot here today, but got to keep you guys up to date on everything. David Montgomery up the middle. He'll pick up 4. That'll bring up 3rd and 6. So Trubisky, kind of a weird game. 14 of 17. Yeah, that sounds great. All dink and dunk. 88 yards on 14 completions. That's not being very aggressive. That's check down city. 2nd and 6 for Chicago here. Allen Robinson, 1 target in the first half, 0 catches. Got to get him involved. Trubisky, 3-step drop, looking, throws left, underneath, Darnell Mooney. Scats forward for about 5.5. He's going to be about a foot short, but when the Bears have gotten into 3rd and short, they have been able to execute. That has been the game plan today. 3rd and manageable. 3rd and a foot. Trubisky in the 5 wide here. Kind of surprised here. They're going to change the call. David Montgomery in motion. He'll line up next to Trubisky. And he'll get the handoff. Montgomery, first down Chicago. Type 1 in the comments. If you're just joining us, every Bears first down, we're going to type 1 in the comments. I'll take 1 too, please. In the Rams game, they just got another first down on 3rd and 11. They played it safe and picked up 12 on the ground. Thank you, sir. The 1st and 10 for Chicago at their own 23-yard line. Cordero Patterson in the game at running back. Trubisky, play action bootleg. Throws underneath. Jimmy Graham's first catch of the day. Only gets about, we'll call it 1.5 yards, maybe 2 yards. You got to figure at some point Bill Lazor is going to have Trubisky take a shot downfield. It's been a pretty conservative game plan throughout. Second and 8 for Chicago at their own 25. Trubisky in the gun, Montgomery to his right. Trubisky gets the snap, quick throw, out route to Kmet. He's got it, first down as the Packers brought 5. Good hot read from Trubisky there. Kmet's holding his kind of midsection there as he trots out of bounds. So we'll take a look at him. But first down, Chicago. Get the ones going in the comments. Big opportunity on this drive to get points on the board and potentially tie the game with the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. John Wolford just got sacked for the Rams, as I believe they've got second or third and long coming up. 2nd and 20, kind of in fringe field goal range. We'll keep tabs on that one. Darnell Mooney, wide receiver screen. That's going to go for about 2 yards. Packers had that one sniffed out. Six minutes already gone here in the third quarter between the Bears and Packers. Good job from Mooney to turn that into something. That could have been a loss of 4. Ended up being about a 2-yard gain. So 2nd and 8 here at their own 37. Trubisky under center. Play action. Rolling left. Trubisky. He's going to unload. Taking a shot. It's got a man. Mooney caught at the 10-yard line. What a catch from the rookie out of Tulane. Trubisky uncorked it about 55 yards in the air, and Darnell Mooney comes down with it. Get the moons in the comments. I said they were going to set that up, and there is a little double move post action, and Mooney comes up with it. What a find from the Bears to get this kid in the 5th round. He's had a great season. 1st and goal at the 9. Trubisky under center. Montgomery's going to get it. Right side. He'll go nowhere. He'll lose about a half yard. We'll get our play-by-play updated here. It's a little off right now. It's not 4th and 36. I can promise you that. 2nd and goal at the 10. For the Bears. 2nd and goal at the 10. Ignore what you're seeing on screen for now. Empty set for the Bears. Let's see if Allen Robinson gets a red zone target here. Trubisky, 3-step drop, quick throw. Darnell Mooney in the flat. Going to move forward for about 3. 3rd and goal at the 7 upcoming. 3rd and goal at the 7. You really would like to get into the end zone here. Darnell Mooney, 8 catches in this game. He's been the featured receiver. And our game cast is off the rails right now. So I'm going to put something else on screen. Trubisky, snap, out route, Montgomery, short of the end zone, tries to make guys miss. Pushing forward, still pushing, down to about the 2-yard line. 4th and goal at the 2. What do you do here if you're Matt Nagy? Do you take the points or do you try to get into the end zone? This is a tough call from Matt Nagy. It's early in the game, but you've only stopped Aaron Rodgers once. What do you do here? And Matt Nagy's going to play it safe. He's going to take the points. Somewhere Tom Downey's calling him a coward. Cairo Santos on for the 20-yard field goal. Snap is down, kick is up, kick is good. 21-16, but You just feel like those little things of not finishing drives aren't going to get it done against Aaron Rodgers. But it's a 5-point game in Chicago as the Packers lead 21-16. Spam 3 in the comments as the field goal is good. I can see that both ways. Here's the deal. If you don't get the points there, and then Aaron Rodgers goes and scores a touchdown, the game's basically over. That's that logic. The flip side is Aaron Rodgers might just go score anyway, and it's a 12-point game. So it's a tough call. I think if it was inside the 2, like a 1.5, would have been tempted to go for it, but it was more of like 2.5 yards. Do we have a score update from this Rams game? Let me see here. 15-7. So they ended up getting a field goal here. We'll get that score updated for you guys. 15-7. Executive producer Brett helping us out today. 15-7. So Rams up 8. Bears make the playoffs if they win or a Cardinals loss. So still in play to beat the Packers and looking good so far in that Cardinals game. So a couple of options very much still at play for Chicago, which is certainly a good thing. What else is a good thing and a fun thing is making money, and you can do so at Bet Rivers when you go to chatsports.com/betin or chatsports.com/betil. You can sign up and deposit with our sports betting partner Bet Rivers from anywhere in the U.S., but you got to be in the state of Illinois or in the state of Indiana to actually place a bet and make some money. So get going with Bet Rivers. I'll put these links in the live chat for you guys. Chatsports.com/betil, chatsports.com/betin. If you're in Illinois or Indiana, you can place a bet. 100% deposit match when you sign up. Check out the live betting right now. See what you like on that one. You can also bet on Sunday Night Football and NFL playoff games. All of that good stuff at Bet Rivers. Chatsports.com/betil, chatsports.com/betin. Get going with Bet Rivers today. So the Bears play it safe. They take the field goal, 21-16. 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Darnell Mooney leading the way for Chicago in this one. 8 catches, 80 yards, including a 53-yard bomb on that last drive. So let's see here. It looks like the Cardinals are driving, by the way, on L.A. Cairo Santos, he's made 27 field goals in a row. He'll kick it deep here. And the Packers are going to let this one go through the end zone. And they'll start at their own 25-yard line. We got that score on screen for you guys. Rams 15, Cardinals 7. As the Cardinals are driving, but they're at their own 40. 5:21 left in the third quarter there. 5:30 left in the third quarter of the Bears game. So both games pretty much in sync here. Aaron Rodgers under center here. Aaron Jones will get the handoff left side, makes one man miss, breaks another tackle, and he'll pick up about 9 before, I believe, Travis Gibson forces him out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and 1. Bears fighting for their playoff lives. Packers looking to clinch the number 1 overall seed. Packers can get that with a win or a Seahawks loss. The Seahawks, by the way, are down 9-6 to the 49ers in the third quarter. Rodgers, 5-step drop, looking, getting pressured, throws late. Is that picked? Oh, it was dropped. Diving attempt. I believe that was Eddie Jackson. And it was. Had a chance at that one. Packers looking to take a shot on 2nd and short. Rodgers didn't have much there. Threw it late. Travis Gibson with the quarterback hit. And Jackson really needs to make that play. That's a tough play, but he's got to squeeze that one. That's a missed opportunity from Eddie Jackson. And now it's going to be 3rd and 1. Jackson knows it too. Slammed his fist on the turf after that one. 3rd and 1. Bears showing pressure here. Double zeros again, but they give him the play. And Rodgers almost threw another pick. What a play by Barkevious Mingo. Fakes the blitz, drops, almost one-hand snag interception, but it's incomplete. And the Packers are going to have to punt. Wow. That was almost another pick. Barkevious Mingo almost had that. So the Packers had 2nd and 1, and now they're going to have to punt. 2 straight stops for the Bears defense. DeAndre Carter to return. Bear catch at about the 24-yard line. So 2 straight stops from the defense. Chuck Pagano making some adjustments at halftime, it appears. Quick TV timeout, so we'll remind you guys to get subscribed to the channel. We're going to stay live as soon as the game is over. If the Bears lose, we'll wait and see what happens in that Cardinals-Rams game to see what the playoff situation is for Chicago. But win, lose, or draw, we got videos every single day here on Chicago Bears Now. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I believe the Cardinals just punted, so the Rams will get the ball back up 8 points. But subscribe if you haven't already. Daily videos. We go live every Tuesday at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central Time here on Chicago Bears Now. And we got a busy offseason plan for you guys. Free agency, draft coverage. We'll do some mock drafts, all of that good stuff. We got you covered here on Chicago Bears Now. Type S in the comments if you've already subscribed, and I will shout you guys out. We're almost at 19,000 subs. We're less than 50 away. 18,959. 18,959. Let's get to 19K, and then the count for 20K officially begins. So hit that big red button and subscribe. I'll go ahead and put that link in the live chat as well. That way you guys can subscribe right there too. If you can't figure it out, just click that button or click that link there. But we're closing in on 19,000 subs. 41 away. Can we get there? If you love the Bears, we are the channel for you. Watched last January, January 7th, so in less than a year, 19,000 subs just about. So appreciate you guys who have subbed. Corbin has subbed. Juliana has subbed. Connor has subbed. Tamber has subbed. Connor, let's see. Slylone just subscribed. Appreciate it. It's 100% free. I think you'll enjoy our work here. Johnny has subbed. Let's see. David, Oscar, L has subbed. Appreciate everybody who has subscribed to Chicago Bears Now over the past 12 months. It's been a very, very good time. Love breaking down the Bears for you guys. We'll continue doing so on into the off season. All right, so the Bears, they get another stop. They're going to get the ball back here, down 21-16, with about 4.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Another thing to keep in mind, and we'll, as soon as we know, we'll let you know on the Bears' potential playoff game time. 3 games on Saturday and Sunday because extra playoff game this year for both the NFC and the AFC with the extra wild card spot. So the Bears could play on Saturday, could play on Sunday. We'll let you guys know what the situation is if the Bears make the playoffs. 1st and 10 at Chicago's own 24. Trubisky in the gun. Play action. He throws a quick slant. Darnell Mooney again. That's his 9th catch. He'll pick up about 5. I wonder, and I'm probably going to try and rewatch the film on this one and see if the Packers simply took Allen Robinson out of this game. Bears have kind of done it with Davante Adams. He only has 2 catches for 18 yards. Robinson, 0 catches in this one. Darnell Mooney, 9 catches for 85 yards. 2nd and 5 for Chicago. Trubisky in the gun. Play action. Actually, no, it was a late handoff there. I thought he was going to pull that. 2-yard run from Montgomery. That'll bring up 3rd and 3. And when the Bears have been in this 3rd and short situation, they've been pretty successful throughout this game. Let's see if they can convert here. Update from the Rams game, still 15-7, late in the 3rd quarter. LA's got the ball. So looking good on that front for Chicago. They are driving in Arizona territory. Trubisky, 3rd and 3, quick throw. There's Allen Robinson, first catch of the day, and it's a 1st down and more. He's going to pick up about 14 on that one. Type your ones in the comments. Perfect time for Allen Robinson to get his first catch of the game. Get the ones flowing. Get the ones flowing. Every 1st down, I want you guys typing 1 in the comments. Here we go, 1st and 10 at Chicago's own 45. David Montgomery, the running back, behind Mitchell Trubisky. Play action. Trubisky, he'll check it down Montgomery. And he'll stumble down. He'll only pick up about 2. He's mad at himself. Tried to juke there, but slipped down on the turf. For you Packers fans looking to lock up the #1 seed, a win or a Seahawks loss, Seattle, I believe, is still trailing 9-6, and the 49ers are driving at the end of the 3rd quarter. The Packers may not need this game. 4th and 2 for the Rams. Looks like they're going to go for it. It's kind of that fringe field goal territory here. It would be a 52-yard field goal. We'll see what happens there. But 2nd and 8, Patterson's going to get the carry. He's got some room. He's going to pick up about 7. That'll bring up 3rd and a foot. John Wolford, 1st down LA, picks up the completion. I'm play-by-play, man. I got multiple screens going here. We're keeping you guys up to tab. Rams get a 1st down. Bears got 3rd and short upcoming. The Cardinals' only touchdown in that game was off a Rams turnover in their own red zone. The Rams have shut down Arizona without Kyler Murray. Things are looking pretty good for Chicago as we sit right now, but still a long way to go. Injury timeout in the Bears game. Here's John Wolford. Throws a dart. Rams inside the 10-yard line. 1st down LA. John Wolford playing a really good game for the injured Jared Goff. Can I get a go Rams in the comments? Let's get a go Rams. Injury timeout. Barnes injured on the play on that Bears run by Cordell Patterson. Looks like there's an injury in this Rams game as well, so they're also on TV timeout. Do us a favor, like this video if you haven't already. We are up to 393 likes. Let's get to 450. Like this video. We got over 900 of you watching live. If half you guys watch the video, we'd be well over 450. So like this video if you haven't already. Type L in the comments if you haven't liked the video, and we will shout you guys out. Someone says, hashtag involve A-Rob. I agree. Got to get him more involved. I think the Packers have doubled him a lot of this game, but Darnell Mooney has stepped up. Benji has liked it. Seeing you guys say go Rams in the comments. Let's see here. Lewis has liked it. David, Philip, Cody, Infrared. Different Cody. Like the video if you haven't already. Sly1 has liked it. Andre Reed. We're 20 likes away, 21 likes away from 450. Let's get to 450 before play resumes. So go ahead and like this video. See, John has liked it. Kent has liked it. Red Yellow has liked it. 6 more, and then we're at 450. Victoria has liked it. All right, there we go. 450. Appreciate you guys on that one. So here we go. By the way, they gave Patterson a first down on that run. So Oh, wait, no, they didn't. 3rd and short. 3rd and about a foot here. Montgomery next to Trubisky. And that's close. I don't know if he got it. He spun at the last second. Did he get the first down? I think he got it at the last second. I'm not sure. I thought the lunge late, he was able to get it. No, he's short. You got to go here if you're Nagy. They're in shotgun here. I would go up here and sneak it. It's about 4th and a foot. But the Bears are in the gun. Play action. First down. That's trusting your quarterback right there. Darnell Mooney, 2 yards on the little jet sweep toss right there. First down, Chicago. Not a jet sweep, a little drag route, I should say. Put Mooney in motion, got him in the flat. First down, Chicago. That's a ballsy call on 4th and a foot to throw the ball. That's going to bring up the end of the 3rd quarter. Bears trail 21-16, but they are driving in Green Bay territory. Get your 4s up. Playoff spot on the line. We got 15 minutes left to play in this one. Spam 4s in the comments. Let's get a Rams update here. Let's see. They got 2nd and goal at the Cardinals' 9-yard line. So they're driving. Bears are driving. All is looking good, but it is by no means a done deal. So stay with us. We'll keep you guys up to date as we close in on the end of this game. Get your 4s up. It's winning time, baby. Here's my thing, and I think you guys would agree with me. Even if the Rams win, I think it's a huge mental boost if you can beat the Packers in what's basically a must-win game. If you can win this game, that gives you a ton of momentum going into the playoffs, in my opinion. I think it's important to win this game, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Sure, it looks like the Rams are going to win and help you out anyway, but I think beating the Packers is very, very important for this team's just mental space heading into the postseason. And speaking of which, we're going to have you guys covered throughout the postseason, assuming the Bears make it. And if not, if the Cardinals end up choking this, if the Bears end up losing, then you know what? We're still going to have daily videos because we have fun here on the channel. Thanks to you guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's see if we've hit 19K. We were 41 away last time we checked. Let's update the number here. 8 away. 8 subs away from 19,000. 18,992. We got to get there right now. If we don't get there before the 4th quarter, we might just have to shut her on down. I don't want to do that. I don't want to shut it down. We got daily videos covering the latest Bears news and rumors. We got injury updates. We're going to have a full playoff preview, assuming the Bears make it. We're going to have off-season coverage once the season is over. Free agency, draft, mock drafts. We do it all. So you got to subscribe. It's 100% free. You don't want to miss any of our coverage. Go ahead and hit that big red button. Let's see if we're there. We're 8 subs away. You can be the 19,000th subscriber. That's not nothing. Let's see. I'm updating here. Still 8 away. Sometimes YouTube takes a minute to update. Seahawks update. Someone's asking. Let's see. They're down 16-6 in the 4th quarter. CJ Beathard just ruining playoff teams right now. Absolute shambles in the NFC West. By the way, the vaunted NFC West is barely going to get 2 playoff teams in. So here we go. 4th quarter underway. Trubisky, play action. Throwing downfield. He's got a man, and that was an incomplete pass. A little too far out in front of Javon Wims. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Rams update, 3rd and goal at the 9-yard line. You wonder if they'll play it safe here and secure the field goal. How much do they trust John Wolford? Let's see. Got a TV to my left here, so I'm going to watch this game. Timeout, Sean McVay. No, Cliff Kingsbury actually takes that one. He wants get his defense lined up. So we'll check on that one in a second. 2nd and 10, David Montgomery, direct snap incoming. Patterson in motion. Montgomery fakes it. He'll go up the middle, wildcat action, breaking tackles left and right, and he picks up about 4 yards. So 3rd down and 6. Third and 6 at the Packers' 40. From here, it would be a 58-yard field goal, so this could be 4-down territory, down 5 points. David Montgomery, he'll line up to the left of Mitchell Trubisky. Trubisky taking the snap. Handoff Montgomery. He's got a lane. He's going to get right near the marker. That was clearly a play designed to make this 4-down territory. I think he's a half yard short. That's a really good tackle in space by Barnes. And that's going to bring up 4th and a foot. And to me, this is clearly a team that's going to go on 4th down. You don't run on 3rd and 6 unless you're willing to go for it on 4th down. Very close. I think the Bears may ask for a measurement here to see how close it is. He's definitely short. Field goal attempt for the Rams. It is good. 18-7. We'll get that score updated. Let's get 4th quarter on there too, Brett. 18-7. Rams take the lead on Arizona early in the 4th quarter. Got that updated for you guys. They are going to measure this just to see how close it actually is. I mean, it's like 2 inches short. I mean, it's as close as it could possibly get. Get the credit card out. Index card. It was definitely a good spot. He was short. Maybe even a better spot than it should have been, honestly. So here we go, 4th down. I fully expect Matt Nagy to go for this. Be 4th and we'll call it a foot, but it's not even a foot, from the Packers' 34-yard line. I sneak this if I'm Trubisky. They sneaked it earlier in a similar situation, and it worked. He is under center. I'd quick snap this and just go. Packers thought the Bears jumped. QB sneak, 1st down Chicago. 2 for 2 in those situations today. Get your ones flowing. Packers fans calling for a penalty. Not going to get it. Get the ones in the comments. 4 for 4 on 4th down today for Chicago. That seems to be pretty good. Cordero Patterson lined up behind Mitch Trubisky. He'll get the handoff, left side. Cuts in and gets about 2, we'll call it 3 yards. Be 2nd and 7 upcoming. Another injury. Barnes is down again. He was banged up earlier. In the meantime, TV timeout. Get your Mitchell Trubisky jersey today. He has played pretty well in this one. Mostly playing it safe, a lot of underneath completions. But if you believe in the Bears quarterback, why not get a jersey? Chatsports.com/Trubisky. These are only $79.99 for a limited time only. Get a jersey for QB1 at chatsports.com/Trubisky. Check the live chat, check the comments, check the description. It's all in there. Click that link and you can pick up a jersey today. Chatsports.com/Trubisky. One more time, that's chatsports.com/Trubisky. We got that gray one, we got the navy one, we got it all at chatsports.com/Trubisky. Kyler Murray is back in the game. We've got a development in LA. They have brought Kyler Murray back into the game. Play action. Murray underneath. Picks up 10. This makes no sense to me. If he's good enough to play, I'm sorry, Murray 70% is better than Chris Streetler. I think we've seen this. So if you thought the Bears were out of the woods, maybe not so fast. He's limping around out there, but he's giving it a go. Murray in the gun. Cardinals down 11 at their own 35. Handoff, Kenyon Drake. That's going nowhere. Rams have stuffed him all day long. Loss of 4. Clearly, Murray isn't 100% and probably not close, but Kingsbury going back to his second-year quarterback. Give me a go Rams in the comments. Bears make the playoffs with a win or a Rams win. So, a.k.a. a Cardinals loss. So, big Rams fans today. 13 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Murray gets the snap. Still an injury timeout in the Bears game. Throws it into the flat. That's a loss of 2. Maybe stop featuring Kenyon Drake if you're Arizona. Now it's going to be about 3rd and 13 for Arizona. 3rd and 15 officially. By the way, the Bears definitely got away with the false start, but I don't care. 2nd and 7 for the Bears. That was on that 4th down play I'm talking about. Play action, Trubisky looking for Mooney in the flat. Finds him. Packers in good pursuit. Mooney breaks 2 tackles and a 3rd. Picks up about 6. Should have been a loss of 2. And then he got cracked at the end of the play, and he's slow to get up. There's been a ton of hard hits in this game, and a ton of guys get banged up. Roquan Smith has been hurt in this game. Packers have had some injuries. Now Darnell Mooney is down. Darnell Mooney also fumbled at the end of that play, but it went out of bounds. You got to love the effort Mooney's given in this one. He's got 10 catches in this football game. Maybe 11 now, actually. He is down for the count, though. They're taking a look at him. Another injury timeout. So we'll take this opportunity to remind you guys to get subscribed to the channel. Last time we checked, we were 8 subs away from 19,000. Let's see if we've gotten there with your guys' help. Appreciate everybody who has subbed today. Let's see. I'm still not getting an update. I'm seeing it 8 subs shy of 19K. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. Sub. I don't think YouTube's updating for me, but either way, subscribe if you haven't already. Daily videos on the Chicago Bears, covering the latest Bears rumors, news. Darnell Mooney is limping off the field. This doesn't look great. So we'll keep tabs on that. But get subscribed to Chicago Bears now. Injury updates, I promise you, we'll update you on Roquan Smith and Darnell Mooney as soon as we know anything. Subscribe and turn on those notifications. Let's hit 19K and then zoom all the way to 20,000 here on Chicago Bears Now. Seahawks-Niners update. Russell Wilson just threw a touchdown to Tyler Lockett. They are down 16-13. Rams have made it, or 49ers still up in that one. Extra point pending. Missed the extra point, actually. 16-12. 49ers up 16-12 on the Seahawks. Ignore the play-by-play on screen. It is not 3rd and 51. It's 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for the Bears. Montgomery, handoff. And he's short. He didn't get it. He got about a half yard, but he's short. I fully expect Nagy to go again here, and I would quarterback sneak it. Didn't get much push on that one. So it's going to be about 4th and a half yard. It's a good push from Green Bay there, and he definitely looks short. Type G if you want to go for it. Type 3 if you want to kick the field goal, but I fully expect Chicago to go here. They're 4 for 4 today. They're going to measure it. And it's about 2 feet short, close to a yard. But you got to go here. You've been committed. I wonder if that's too far for Nagy to sneak it. I think the sneak works basically every time. But we'll see if they do that here. Not Montgomery's best game. 20 carries for 61 yards and a touchdown. The Packers have tried to slow down the run, and they've been fairly successful. Cardinals are driving, by the way. They have 3rd and goal, but Kyler Murray just took a sack. Lots of things happening here. If you're the Bears, the focus still needs to be winning this game. 4th and short. They're going to be in the gun this time. No QB sneak. Trubisky takes the snap, and he's throwing all the way. And that's trouble. Incomplete. I hate that play call. What in the hell is that play call from Laser and Nagy? It was a straight sprint out from Trubisky, not even a play action, trying to find Allen Robinson in the flat. It's completely covered. Obviously, Trubisky has to throw the ball. It's 4th down. Should have been picked. Not that it would have mattered on 4th down. Incomplete, and the Bears turn it over on downs. You're 4 for 4 on 4th down, mostly running it. I don't get that play call. That's a bad play. Type F in the comments. Why not go for the field goal? You're down 5. I mean, you can't keep kicking field goals, man. You got to get into the end zone. I like going for it, but I hate the play. You condense the field by sprinting Trubisky out. You don't even show play action. I get it was basically a full yard. It was 4th and about 2.5 feet. But it's got to be some kind of RPO action. Rams just blocked a field goal, so if you Bears fans are upset about this, that's at least a good thing there. That would have made it a 1-score game, but still 18-7 with less than 10 minutes to go in Los Angeles. So that's a good development, but still, that's just a disappointing sequence from Chicago to not convert on that drive. But get your F's in on that, because that was not what you were looking for right there. Darnell Mooney's injury, some kind of leg injury. We're going to see if we have an update here. He was limping off the field. Let's see here. Not seeing much. He limped off the field. I'm not sure if he went to the locker room or not. So we will see. Let's see if we hit 19,000 subs. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. Hit that big red button, youtube.com/BearsNow. We have hit 19,000. 19,000. I'm updating the exact number here. 056. A lot of you guys subbing. Appreciate it. 19,056 subscribers. I'll get that updated on screen here. 19,056. Appreciate everybody for 19K. Get yourself a pat on the back. If you're not one of those 19,000 subs, hit that big red button and subscribe. We have daily videos. We have the latest playoff situation. We'll stay live after this game is over and wait to make sure that the Bears clinch a spot, and we'll find out who they're playing. Then we'll break it all down for you guys. So hit that big red button. The Packers back on the field. Aaron Rodgers, he hits Davante Adams for about a gain of 6. Been a weird second half. The Bears have dominated time of possession, but it's only been 3-0 Bears in the second half. Haven't been able to capitalize. So let's see if the Bears defense can get another stop. 2 stops here in the second half. Feels like asking for a third consecutive is asking a lot. But let's see. 2nd and 4 here. Rodgers, straight drop, 5 steps. Looking. decent pressure there, but he finds Adams late. That's a mismatch. Danny Trevathan's stuck on him. That's a first down. Green Bay picks up about 7, we'll call it 6 yards there. Little stutter drag route from Adams. Just too good. Under 10 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Bears make the playoffs with a win or a Cardinals loss. Cardinals down 11 points with less than 9 minutes left. We're keeping tabs on that as well. Rodgers in the gun. He'll get the snap. Handoff. Aaron Jones up the middle. He'll pick up about, we'll call it 3 yards. For you Packers fans, a win, you get the number 1 seed. A loss, or a Seahawks loss and get the number 1 seed. Seahawks down 4 with the ball. 7:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. So Green Bay probably needs to win this game still. Seahawks could end up winning that. Can we get a what's the score in that game? Oh my gosh. 2nd and 7 here, empty set. Rodgers in the gun. Gets the snap. Looks like Robert Quinn got held there. Come on. That was ridiculous. And the Bears drop another pick. They have had chances in this second half. Kendall Vildor jumped that route, and it goes right off his hands. It was a little high, and it was hot. I mean, that would have been a tough pick. It's full extension, but that was an opportunity from Kendall Vildor. We haven't done this in a while. Type stop in the comments. It's 3rd down. Darnell Mooney is heading to the locker room. They took a look in the emergency tent on the sideline, but they're going to go check him out in the locker room, probably get an x-ray. Rodgers takes the snap over the middle. Adams, who else, picks up about 7 and a first down. Left leg injury for Darnell Mooney. So I would consider his return doubtful, considering we're less than 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Cardinals are about to get the ball back here with about 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Down 11. Rodgers in the gun. 2-back set. 8:17 and counting. Jones in motion. They'll throw it to him. Got blockers set up in front of him. It's a good play design there. And he'll pick up about 8 yards. Robert Quinn and a couple of other guys in on the tackle. So 2nd and 2 here. If the Packers score a touchdown here, it's not over, but it's a 2-possession game with probably 6 or so minutes left. Got to force a 3 or get a stop. Missed opportunity from Kendall Vildor a second ago. So 2nd and 2 for Green Bay. Rodgers under center. Tight formation here. Play action. Rodgers looking the flat. He's got him. That's going to be a first down. I think that's Lazard. For about a gain of 4. Bears have done a much better job in coverage in the second half. But Packers are moving it here. It's a tough task for Kendall Vildor to follow him all the way across the field on that drag route. 1st and 10 at the Bears 40. Entering field goal range here is Green Bay. Rodgers under center again. They're starting to use some clock here. 5 on the play clock. He'll get the snap here. Handoff. Jones up the middle. Cuts back. He'll pick up about 4. Kyle Fuller with the tackle. But this feels like a pivotal point in this game, as a touchdown would make it a 12-point game with not a lot of time left. 6.5 minutes and counting. Cardinals got the ball back with 7:49 to play at their own 31, down 18-7. That blocked field goal looms large now, considering Arizona just got a stop. Rodgers, play fake, he'll throw it into the flat. Aaron Jones, first down and more, a lot more, as he's just stumbling down. He'll get inside the 20, up to the 19-yard line. Got to force a field goal in the red zone here. Dominique Daphne clearing the way with the blocks. Who had him as a big contributor in this one? Not me. But he's been effective. Blocking Eddie Jackson on that one. 1st and 10 at the 19. Bears need a stop here. Field goal keeps it a one-score game. Touchdown makes it a two-score game with probably under 5 minutes to go. 5:25 and counting. Rodgers, handoff. Jamal Williams. He'll get stuffed for about a gain of 1. Got to be careful here if you're the Bears. That whistle blew. They let go. 2nd and 9 upcoming here. Kyler Murray back on the field for Arizona. Down 18-7, less than 8 minutes to go. In limited action, he's 6 for 8 for 75 yards. Executive producer Brett is calling him soft. I'm joking. He's not. We're just wondering why Kyler Murray sat for 3 quarters. Aaron Rodgers under center. 2nd and 9 here. They're using a lot of clock. Under 5 minutes to play. Snap. Handoff. Or play action, I should say. Out in the flat. Wide open. Good tackle, but inside the 5-yard line. And I believe that is Allen Lazard again. 1st and goal at the 4. Darnell Mooney is out for the game. He won't return. So 1st and goal at the 4 as the Packers look to deliver a knockout punch. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, especially if you're a Bears fan. We'll stay live after the game. We'll see if the Bears clinch a playoff spot. Even if they lose this game, they can still get in if that Rams-Cardinals game upholds in that one. Handoff, Rodgers, touchdown, Aaron Jones untouched. 27-16. Straight down the field, and that 4th down call from Nagy and Laser, not a good one, and the Packers make him pay to make it an 11-point game here. Defense has been better in the second half. The offense just couldn't finish drives. They had chances. 3:47 left to go. Extra point pending here. Get going with our sports betting partner, Bet Rivers. If you're like me and you thought it would be a good game, but you thought the Packers would win, well, you're probably going to make some money. Chatsports.com/betin or chatsports.com/betin. You can get a 100% deposit match, and you can sign up from anywhere in the U.S., but to actually place a bet, to actually make some money, you must be within state lines of either Illinois or Indiana. So if you live there or if you're going to be visiting there, get going with Bet Rivers at chatsports.com/betil, chatsports.com/betin. Bet Rivers has been our sports betting partner all season long. We appreciate them very much. Make some money. You can gamble on the playoffs. Obviously, you can play some bets on the NBA as well. Bet against the Bulls. They stink. Chatsports.com/betin. Chatsports.com/betil. So we're under 4 minutes to play. Let's see if the Bears can get something going here. This is a good opportunity to kind of work on your up-tempo offense, your 2-minute offense, because you got to score quickly here. Bears have all 3 timeouts. Got the 2-minute warning. If you can find a way to score before the 2-minute warning, give yourself a chance to get the ball back. So 28-16 with 3:47 left to go. We're going to continue to keep tabs on the Cardinals-Rams game as Kenyon Drake just got stuffed again. That's going to bring up 2nd and 18 after it was 1st and 15. I think that was actually Chase Edmonds. Aaron Donald just blowing that one up. That game remains 18-7. Get that score back on screen for you guys. 18-7. Fourth quarter there. If the Bears lose, keep it here. Stay live because we are going to pull up the full scoreboard of Rams versus Cardinals and see if the Cardinals end up losing that game. Because if they do, the Bears clinch a playoff spot. Rams just dropped a pick that pretty much would have put the game away. 3rd and 18, 5:06 to go. Is it crazy to say this is 4th down territory? I think you got to go if you're Cliff Kingsbury in Arizona. Kyler Murray kind of just threw a jump ball there, and it should have been picked off. So the Bears are about to get the kickoff here, but we're going to kind of hybrid cover this because this one's looking unlikely that the Bears are going to win it. Touchback, Mason Crosby through the end zone as Trubisky and the offense will take over at their own 25-yard line. 3rd and 18 for Arizona. Looks like someone took a timeout here. Arizona did. I think that's their 2nd timeout of the half. It is. Cardinals down to 1 timeout. So here comes Mitch Trubisky in the offense. It's been kind of a conservative attack today. Not a lot of downfield throws. The one deep shot they took to Darnell Mooney turned into a 53-yard gain. You're going to have to find some big completions here, and Mooney's not going to be there because he's out for the game. Trubisky underneath. David Montgomery. He'll get about 4 yards. You got to go up tempo here. 2nd and 6 upcoming. Subscribe to Chicago Bears now if you haven't already. Daily videos. We're staying live as soon as this game is over, so subscribe and don't go anywhere. 2nd and 5.5. Trubisky in the gun as they go up tempo. Takes the snap. Looking. Throws it over the middle, and that's picked. That's going to be the ball game there. Trubisky forced that one. And Rodgers is going to take over, looking to ice this game away. Packers 28, Bears 16, as Trubisky just trying to make something happen there. Forces one. And that'll just about do it. Do we switch scoreboards? I think we're going to switch scoreboards here, so here's what we're going to do. 28-16. Packers on top. In the meantime, like the video if you haven't already. I'm going to get this other scoreboard up for you guys. Like this video if you haven't already. Doesn't look like the Bears are going to win this one, but they're still in good shape to clinch a playoff berth because the Cardinals are down 11 and they just punted. Wow. Why would you punt? I know it's 4th and 20, but you're down 11 with 1 timeout left. That's pretty surprising. So like the video, over 500 likes and over 1,000 watching. We're going to get a Go Rams thing made for you guys. Let's get some Go Rams in the comments. Can we get that made? Appreciate that. So 18-7, Rams on top. We're going to shift our focus to that game. We'll still have the Bears score on screen, and I'll keep you up to date on that one. But just a formality at this point is the Packers are using clock. They just gained 6 yards on 1st down and took a timeout. I'm going to get this thing switched here. Let's see. Just flip them. So the Rams have the ball. 2nd and 10 after Cam Akers gets stuffed for a no gain. 4.5 minutes to go. Rams at their own 20. 2nd and 10.5. John Wolford playing a solid game for the injured Jared Goff. Akers again. He'll pick up about 2 yards, and that'll bring up 3rd down. Are the Titans going to lose this game, by the way? Titans in a shootout with the Texans. If they lose, they go from the 4 seed to missing the playoffs, I believe. Or are they in? Is that wrong? I think that's wrong, actually. Forget what I just said. Have the Dolphins already been eliminated? Not sure what the scenario is. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're keeping tabs on this Cardinals game. 3.5 minutes to go. Arizona just took their last timeout. Packers have first and goal, so that game is all but over, but the Bears still in good position to clinch a playoff spot. John Wolford, first down Rams on a scramble from Wolford. Actually a designed run, I believe. First down. By the way, the Titans are in the playoffs, but they lose the AFC South if they lose and the Colts win. Packers just scored, so we'll get that score updated. It's going to be 35-16. Can we fix that? I pushed it. 35-16 or 34-16, waiting on the extra point. Can I get a go Rams in the comments? One more first down and this game's over, basically, as Arizona doesn't have a timeout. Cam Akers, left side, no gain. Stay live with us. I know the Bears are going to lose, and it's a disappointing loss, but they are going to go to the playoffs, barring a miracle from Arizona here. Bears are in the playoffs with a Rams win. Bears in the playoffs with the Rams win, so give us a go Rams in the comments. 2nd and 10 here as the Rams chew some clock. Shout out John Wolford for playing a really solid game. 231 passing yards, 56 rushing yards for the injured Jared Goff. And they're going to take that to the 2-minute warning. And this game's basically over. They're going to run it twice. It'll be less than 40 seconds left. The Rams will punt, and then the Cardinals will have to score 11 points in less than 40 seconds. Yeah, baby. By the way, it looks like nothing's finalized. It looks like the Bears, if things hold as they do right now, will play the Saints in the first round. They'll be the number 7 seed. The Saints be the number 2 seed. That is what the wild card matchup will be. And that's, I think I told you guys, I know we talked about it at the office here. I think I said this on a video. I think that's the best outcome. We know they struggle with the Packers. Once again today, I thought they actually played really competitive. The final score, in my opinion, does not indicate how competitive this game was. This game was 21-16 midway through the fourth quarter. But the Bears took the Saints to overtime with Nick Foles at quarterback, and this offense has been much better with Trubisky. So I think, look, hey, Alvin Kamara's on the COVID list. We don't know what his status is going to be. Michael Thomas is on IR. We don't know what's going to happen. So I think that's the best possible matchup. It was going to be either the Packers, the Saints, or the Seahawks. Out of those three, I think I'd rather take my chances with New Orleans. So that is the situation. So 2-minute warning in this Arizona game. We'll take a look at this Bears game. 2nd and 10 at their own 25. I think Matt Nagy's been informed of what's happening. They're running the football. They talked all week how they wouldn't keep tabs on the Cardinals game, but now that it's a 3-score game, I think that someone has informed him that the playoffs are secure, and they don't want any more injuries. Darnell Mooney, Roquan Smith have left this game, so just a formality at this point. Trubisky's going to throw on 3rd and short, complete to David Montgomery for a first down as we approach the 2-minute warning in that one. Is it 35 or 34-16? 34, can we get that fixed? 35-16 in that Packers-Bears game. All right, here we go. First down ends it for the Rams. 2nd and 10. Handoff. Up the middle. It's going to be about a 3-yard gain. Again, if you're just joining us, Bears are going to lose to the Packers. Down 35-16 at the 2-minute warning. Or approaching the 2-minute warning. But the other avenue to get in was a Rams win over the Cardinals. They are up 11 with a minute and a half to go. Cardinals are out of timeouts. Rams have the ball. They're going to run it here on 3rd and 7, and then they'll punt the football away with less than a minute to go. So the Bears have just about clinched a playoff berth here. Not official yet, but they're on the cusp of clinching a playoff berth. John Wolford under center. He'll hand it off. Loss of 2. And the Rams are going to punt with about 30 seconds left. This game is all but over. The Cardinals' only hope in this game 12-4 if they win. The only chance for the Cardinals here is to block this punt, run it back for a touchdown, and get an onside kick. So let's see here. Rams are going to snap it. And they'll take the delay of game or take a timeout here. 29 seconds left. The Rams will punt after the timeout. Can I get a go Rams? Can I get a go Rams in the comments? A Rams win puts the Bears into the playoffs. I said all week you shouldn't count on John Wolford, and I was wrong. Turns out he's better than Chris Streveler. Kyler Murray started this game, played one series, left for about 3 quarters, came back in the 4th as Chris Streveler was not getting it done. He was limping around trying to give it a go, but it was not to be for Arizona. So the Rams are going to punt here. Cardinals coming after it. They don't get to them. They may have roughed the punter too, actually. And this ball is going to bounce around, and oh my God, what a disaster for the Cardinals. 19 seconds left. The Cardinals have to go 87 yards, get an onside kick, and get a field goal in the next 19 seconds. Don't think that's going to happen. Sean McVay is hugging John Wolford as the Rams clinch a playoff berth. Also, the Bears clinch a playoff berth with this result. Bears down 35-16 late in the 4th quarter, but that's all a formality at this point, as the Bears have a playoff berth on their hands. They won't be happy with some of the opportunities today, but they'll get another chance in the postseason. Chris Streveler complete. They'll go ahead and take Kyler Murray out, and he'll pick up about 16 yards. Arizona will fall to 8-8 and miss the playoffs. The Bears are 13 seconds away from clinching a playoff spot, and they will play the Saints once this game goes final. That is official. Once the Saints game is final, too. Streveler will throw it up for grabs. Jalen Ramsey may have had a pick there. He landed out of bounds, incomplete. 6 seconds left, and then this thing's official. Can we get a final score on both of these, potentially? If you're still watching the Bears, 4th and 6 at midfield. Trubisky going to take a shot. Complete. Really good throw from Mitch that time. Allen Robinson. First down, Chicago. It'd be nice to see the Bears get into the end zone here. Get a little 2-minute drive just to get some momentum going into next week. Probably the last play here for Arizona. I'm just going to throw it out here. And that's the game. And Bears clinch a playoff berth despite losing to Green Bay, or they're about to lose. They get into the postseason at 8-8. They will be the number 7 seed, and they will face the New Orleans Saints in the first round of the playoffs. Wild card weekend next week, and we don't know yet what time they will play, what day they will play. They'll play either Saturday or Sunday. Bears are in the playoffs. Let's get a Go Bears in the comments. Let's replace that Go Rams with the Go Bears. Bears make the playoffs, or actually bear down. Let's get a bear down in the comments. Kind of a bittersweet type of game because the Bears did lose, but hey, the playoffs are the playoffs. Can I get a bear down? Hey, you get into the playoffs, anything can happen. I think the Bears did some good things today. Had a chance in the fourth quarter, didn't execute, but you had a shot. You played much better than the last time around against the Packers, and I think you can take something away from that. Obviously, Roquan Smith injury, Darnell Mooney injury, that'll be something to monitor throughout the week, but I think that all in all, you have to feel pretty good that you're in the postseason. I mean, this team was dead 3 weeks ago, so to actually have a chance to play in the playoffs is certainly an exciting thing. If you get into the postseason, anything can happen. So that is that. And that game has gone final in Chicago, 35-16. The Packers beat the Bears. Cardinals beat the Rams, 18-7. So the Bears are into the postseason. Let's get a bear down in the comments. Hey, hot take. Losing could have ended up helping you because you might have played the Packers had you won in the first round. And I don't know if that's something you wanted. So at the end of the day, the Bears lose, but they still make the playoffs. Bears clinch a playoff berth despite their loss 35-16. We'll run through a couple of stats. Mitch Trubisky, 33 of 42, 252 yards and a pick. David Montgomery, 13 carries, 44 yards. Actually, we'll update that. 22 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown. We'll continue to update these stats here. Aaron Rodgers for the Packers, 19 of 24, 240 yards and 4 touchdowns. Aaron Jones, 42 yards and a touchdown. Davante Adams got going a little bit in the second half. 6 catches, 46 yards, and a touchdown. Darnell Mooney led the way for Chicago receiving. 11 catches, 93 yards. He did leave with a left leg injury. That is something to watch out for heading into the wild card matchup with the New Orleans Saints. Do we have a matchup graphic? We do. Wild card matchup is set. Bears at 8-8. They will head to the Superdome to face the Saints, who are 12-4. Again, we don't know if this game will be on Saturday. We don't know if it'll be on Sunday, but the Bears will face New Orleans, so that is exciting. The Bears are in the postseason, and that is something to be very, very excited about. Real quick, want to remind you guys, get subscribed to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get to 20,000 subs. We hit 19K during today's watch party. We had a lot of fun, even though the Bears didn't win. They are going to the postseason, and that is something to be very, very excited about. So go ahead and subscribe for daily videos on your Chicago Bears. 19,077 subscribers. 19077. Let's get to 19,100 before today's watch party ends. And then, hey, 20K just around the corner. So, hey, Bears made it. Kind of that shrug. I'm shrugging my shoulders because they lost, but they still got into the postseason, and that was the goal at the end of the day. Rams win, Bears lose, but the Bears still make it because the Cardinals had to win to knock out the Chicago Bears. Here in a minute, we're going to take a quick break, but then I'm going to come back and break down everything that happened in this game. Also, I'm going to give my thoughts on a little bit of thoughts on the playoff matchup. We'll have a full preview that probably goes out tomorrow morning on the channel, so stay tuned for that. But for post-game analysis, live Q&A, use hashtag Bears or Super Chat to get your questions on the show. We'll get to as many of them as we can. Hashtag Bears or Super Chat. We will answer as many as we can. Give your thoughts on this game. Give your thoughts on the playoff matchup. We'll get to as many of your guys' thoughts throughout the post-game show. So go ahead and get them in. Hashtag Bears or Super Chat. As the Bears clinch a playoff berth, they lose, Cardinals lose, which means the Bears get the number 7 seed in the NFC. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Hashtag Bears or Super Chat. Get your questions, get your thoughts in. We will come back, break down what happened in this Packers game, and we'll do kind of a mini preview of the wild card game before doing a major preview that'll go out later. So go ahead and get your questions in. We'll be back here in about 5 or 10 minutes. You're watching Chicago Bears now, just moments after the Bears lose 35-16 to the Green Bay Packers to fall to 8-8. But the Bears are going to the postseason. Shout out John Wolford and the Rams. They beat the Cardinals 18-7, and the Bears clinched the number 7 seed in the NFC, and they will be heading to the playoffs. We'll give some reaction to this game. We have lots of thoughts throughout this ball game. But first, how about this? Like this video if you are fired up about the Bears making the playoffs. Look, you would have liked them to play better today. You always want to win your games, and especially against the Packers, and you had a chance. It's not as bad as what the score was, but hey, like this video if you're fired up about the Bears making the postseason. I'm pretty excited. They're going to face the New Orleans Saints. We'll talk about that a little bit later on, and we'll have a full-blown preview on the channel, so subscribe for that one. But first, like the video if you're excited about the Bears making the postseason. I want to talk about a couple of injury updates, and then we'll give some more thoughts on this matchup. First, Roquan Smith left this game early on with an elbow injury, did not return. Not sure what his status is going to be. He was questionable to return, never came back into the ball game. We'll see what Matt Nagy, we'll see what this coaching staff says after the game. We'll see if there's an X-ray or MRI of sorts, but he left with an elbow injury. And that is obviously a very big deal because he was around the football early on. 3 tackles in very limited action. He was flying around. He's been probably your best player on defense this entire football season. So that's a big deal that he left this game. Also, Darnell Mooney, who was your best receiver in this game. 11 catches, 93 yards, including a 53-yard bomb from Mitch Trubisky. He left this game with a leg injury and did not return late in this one. I believe early in the fourth quarter is when he exited. So you lose Mooney, you lose Roquan Smith, but you make the playoffs, so kind of a mixed feeling heading into the postseason. Hopefully both these guys can return very, very soon because I think their role on this team became even more obvious than it already was in this ballgame. So what is the bigger concern? Roquan Smith's injury or Darnell Mooney's injury? If it's Smith, type RS. If it's Mooney, type DM. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Which injury are you guys more concerned about when it comes to the Chicago Bears? Is it Roquan Smith or is it Darnell Mooney? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Now I want to take some of your questions as we kind of break down what happened today. So we'll take a couple of them here. L2 Beast, #Bears. What happened to our Super Bowl defense? Looked like a JV team at points. Couple of things. Number one, Aaron Rodgers is really good, and he just owns the Bears. He just owns the Bears. I thought the defense early on in the second half actually played a little bit better, but overall had no answers. 19-24, 240 yards, 4 touchdowns. No Buster Screen, no Jalen Johnson in this one. That's a tough thing as well. I thought the Bears actually did a decent job on Davante Adams, who only had 46 yards and a touchdown, but overall, look, you're right. Chuck Pagano's defense has not been great down the stretch. I thought they were good in the third quarter today. Pitched a shutout against Green Bay. Gave the Bears offense a chance. Offense just couldn't do its part in the second half. But yeah, this defense is not what it was under Vic Fangio. That is definitely obvious. That is for sure. And that is obviously a very disappointing thing when it comes to the Chicago Bears. But at least the Bears are in the playoffs. We can all be happy about that. Get subscribed to Chicago Bears now because we're going to have a full preview of their playoff matchup between the New Orleans Saints. Go ahead and hit that big red button and subscribe. We crossed 19,000 subs during our watch party. Let's get to 20K. Let's keep the momentum going here on Chicago Bears now. 19,000 of you guys have subscribed in less than a year. That is a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys very, very much. If you haven't already, hit that big red button and subscribe because we're going to have videos every single day throughout the playoff run. And guess what? Once the season's over, we're going to have videos every day in the off season as well. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button today. Before we take a mini look at this playoff matchup with the New Orleans Saints, let's talk about David Montgomery a little bit. I thought the Packers did a good job in this game. 22 carries, 69 yards. Did get involved in the receiving game. 9 receptions for 63 yards. As I thought early on, Bill Lazor called a really good game. But then it kind of became this conservative check down offense led by Mitch Trubisky. 33 of 42 sounds really good. But but only 252 yards, including 53 of that on one play. So we had 32 completions for 199 yards otherwise. I thought it was a conservative attack for most of this one. Obviously, the Bears did not want Trubisky to turn the football over. He had the one interception, but overall, played it pretty safe, did not turn the ball over. And luckily, the Bears were able to get some help from the Arizona Cardinals, who end up losing to the Rams 18-7, which is why the Bears clinched that number 7 seed. The Rams end up being the number 6 seed with that loss. But I think you're going to have to be more aggressive moving forward if you are the Chicago Bears as we get into the playoffs. Let me know what you thought from Trubisky today. A, B, C, D, or F. Grade his performance against the Packers. C+, I thought he did some good things, made some good decisions. Didn't take a lot of chances, though. I think against those top-flight teams, you're going to have to be more aggressive, especially considering this defense, while it's still good, it's certainly not elite by any means. So go ahead and grade Mitchell Trubisky's performance, A, B, C, D, or F. Let me know how you guys felt about his performance in this ballgame. Get a few more questions from you guys in the comment section. Use hashtag Bears or Super Chat to get your questions on the show. Sagar Galani says, is everybody ready to admit that Eddie Jackson is just not that good? I'll say this. He has not played as good in the second half of this year. There's no doubt. Dropped an interception today, by the way. Had a chance to come up with a key pick. Unable to do it. I think Jackson's going to have to play better. I think this defense is going to have to play better. I don't think there's any doubt about that whatsoever. Still like Eddie Jackson. I think he's a good player, but I'm with you. I think he's got to play a little bit better come playoff time, which is really, really quickly as they gear up for the New Orleans Saints. Get going with our sports betting partner, Bet Rivers at chatsports.com/betil, chatsports.com/betin. If you're in the state of Illinois or Indiana, you can place a bet and make some money at Bet Rivers. They'll give you a 100% deposit match when you sign up, which you can sign up from anywhere, but to actually place a bet, you must be within state lines of either Illinois or Indiana. So chatsports.com/betil for you Illinois folks, chatsports.com/betin for you Indiana folks. Get going with Bet Rivers right now. Chatsports.com/betil, chatsports.com/betin. So you kind of look ahead now as the Bears got to get ready. They got a playoff game. We don't know yet if it'll be Saturday or Sunday. Get subscribed to the channel because we will have a full blown-out preview, Bears vs. Saints, probably early tomorrow morning. So go ahead and subscribe for that as well. But we do know the opponent. We do know the location. We just don't know what time it's going to be yet. It will be in New Orleans. Bears at Saints. Number 7 seed Chicago. Number 2 seed New Orleans. And hey, the Bears took the Saints to overtime earlier this year with Nick Foles. If the defense can play a little bit better and Trubisky can play turnover-free football, I think the Bears actually have a decent shot in that football game. I wouldn't say they're favored by any means, but I think that's a game that they could win if a couple of things fall their way and the defense plays a little bit better. So I'm certainly excited about that opportunity for the Chicago Bears in that one. And I want to remind you guys, like the video. Be excited about making the playoffs. I know the Bears lost the Packers again, and it sucks, and Aaron Rodgers is annoying, and all that good stuff. But you know what? You're in the postseason. You were 5-7 a month ago. You win 3 out of 4. You make the postseason. You're feeling a little bit better about the offense. I think the Bears and Bears fans should be excited about being in the playoffs. You should always be excited about being in the postseason. So like this video if you haven't already. And shout out to the Cardinals. Once again, we're getting it done. 18-7. Shout out to the Rams, I should say. John Wolford playing a solid game, pushing the Bears over the edge and getting them into the postseason. Very exciting. We'll see if the Bears can play better next week because they're certainly going to have to if they want to make some noise in the playoffs. Get a couple more questions here. Let's see here. Vandy asks, so do we still bring back Mitch if we make the playoffs? So they made the playoffs, but they lost. I'd like to see Trubisky play well in a playoff game. Let's see what he does against the Saints. Kind of a mixed bag today, like we said, 33 of 42, 252, no touchdowns and a pick. Thought he played smart with the football, but I think you have to take calculated risks. I didn't think he did enough of that today. You've got to score more than 16 points in the playoffs if you want to win. It's not going to get it done against Aaron Rodgers. Not going to get it done against the Saints either, so he'll have to play better next week. But if he plays well next week and the Bears are competitive or win a playoff game, yeah, I think there's probably a pretty decent chance that he is going to return as the Bears quarterback next season. So one more time, the playoff matchup is set. Bears at Saints. Let me know how you're feeling about this matchup. Do you think the Bears will beat the Saints? Type Y for yes. Type N for no. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Will the Bears beat the Saints? Remember to get subscribed to the channel. Get your votes in and subscribe because we are going to have a full preview of this Week 17 matchup, or of this wild card matchup between the Bears and the Saints. Wild card weekend. It's going to be a whole lot of fun as Chicago heads to the Superdome to take on New Orleans in the wild card matchup. And by the way, it won't be a raucous New Orleans because of the whole COVID thing. There's going to be either no fans or very few fans in the postseason, so keep that in mind as well. It won't be a typical Superdome atmosphere there down in New Orleans. So the Packers win, but the Bears make the playoffs. All is well as Chicago now gears up for the New Orleans Saints. That's our recap of this game. That's our early thoughts on the playoff matchup. Shout out again to the Rams. Shout out to you guys for subscribing all year long. We've had a lot of fun. Journey's not over yet. Bears get to play in the postseason despite losing in Week 17, 35-16. I'm signing off, but stay tuned and subscribe. We will have a full preview up on the channel early tomorrow morning, so be sure to check that out. So the Bears lose 35-16. I'll keep this scoreboard up on screen for you guys, but I got to get some work done behind the scenes here at the office. Get ready for that preview video that I have promised for you guys. Appreciate everybody who subscribed. I will see you guys very, very soon here on Chicago Bears Now.